What's up, family? What it do? What it do? It's your boy Huey P. Nuisance, aka Get Ink the Big Unk, Rasta Monster. You already know what it is, man. High vibration and frequency to everyone out here. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you enjoying the loving self. For you the only one that know what true love is, or really know what it is to love you, or know how to treat you, or know what it is, what love means to you. All right. Now we know that the God ain't been getting the notifications sent out. They trying to keep the channel uh from blossom as much as possible, but they cannot. You cannot stop my shine. While it was meant to be light, lighting up. We're getting litty. We're getting litty. ATL the city, hear me? They fucking with me. Y'all come on in, hit them thumbs ups, hit those likes, hit those thumbs up button. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to share the video. Send the link out to all of those who might want to come through and build with the king. All right. Y'all know how I like to do, man. I like to shout out the cook. I like to start with a jam to get the vibration rolling, and then we'll open up the panel. I'm gonna go ahead and start this jam by Samurai. All right. Then we're gonna crank this thing up for a minute. I'll probably build for like a little hour or so. Then I'm gonna get out into the world and keep it pushing. All right. All right. So here we go. We go to jam. And we're gonna get to it like that. Y'all hit the thumbs up button, the like button, y'all.
The fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. Hey, chapter day keeps the devil away. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to pray. As small as a mustard seed that give you the push to succeed. So read between the lines, or you'll be lost in these times. Call on God. Call on God. Believe in prayer. Call on God. The drive I get daily is to serve the Almighty, to walk the walk, attempt to be like His Majesty. They say make the small as a mustard seed that give the push to succeed. So read between the lines, or you'll be lost in these times. Call on God. Believe in prayer. Come on, God. A praying man will do the best that he can. So don't be afraid to hold on when Jah put forth His outstretched hand. There's a million reasons why I give thanks daily. I give thanks for the life, the life that he gives to me. Oh, na na na. Call your believe in prayer.
Yes, Lord. Hear me. Hear me, Lord. One more jam and we're going to get rolling. All right. We're going to play one more jam and then we're going to get rolling. All right. Oh, as we rolling, we got to roll up, you know. So roll up your guys in. Y'all come on in, man. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. Come on in, family. Shout out to MJ Gibbons. Cook.
That's
what
right.
it do, family? What it do?
Free. It's free. Free.
Under the pressures of the life and it tough. No stay down, mama time pick it up. No matter with the down, full style, strictly up, full vibes. Not pick it up when the bills, them, the rent and the mortgage due. Yeah. When me chalice, when your best friends are gone and it's only you. Yeah, like a past turn up the music, skanking sweet. Everybody wanna feel like free. Forget your troubles and rock with me. You can feel a reggae music sweet, yeah. Skanking sweet. Everybody wanna feel like free. Forget your troubles and rock with me. You can feel a reggae music sweet, yeah. Skanking sweet. For every pain there's a melody, yeah. For every trouble there's a harmony that brings everything together. So make we sing together. And who said life no order? And every man got this struggle. I'm making you help me, Lord. And let me know what on my trouble. Skanking sweet. Everybody wanna feel like free. Forget your troubles and rock with me. You know feel a reggae music sweet, yeah. Skanking sweet. Everybody wanna feel like free. Forget your troubles and rock with me. You know feel a reggae music sweet, yeah. Skanking sweet. We skanking till the morning come. Until the day when my troubles are gone. Hallelujah. We're grooving in our time. We're grooving now, my troubles away. Everybody wanna feel like forget the troubles and the rock. You know feel a reggae music sweet, yeah. Sweet, skanking Everybody wanna feel like I ain't troubles around, yeah. You know, feel the reggae music sweet, yeah. Sweet, there was skanking, but you want to marry. But you can't get around with me. Skanking, feel the reggae grooving. Yeah. Everybody was skanking sweet. Everybody was skanking sweet. Body was skanking sweet. Daddy was skanking sweet. Yeah. I wanna be skanking. I'm gonna be skanking. I'm gonna be skanking.
Yes, Lord. Hey, everyone. How everyone doing? Grand Rising. High vibration frequency to everyone. Hope the sun is out beaming.
Welcome.
That's right. Left, right. Soon as it come, left, right. Right away, away. Shella, left, right. Soon as it come. What up, though? Which y'all know good. Talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it, y'all. Talk about it. Y'all know good, man. Tell me something good, y'all. Great light to everyone. How everyone doing? Beautiful. It's amazing out here. Yes, Lord. Say it. Talk about it, y'all. Call it all my spiritual warriors. There's a war going on outside, y'all. There's a war going on outside. We out here in it. What's up? What up? Shout out to the family, man. Shout out to everyone, man. Great light to everybody. How y'all doing out there? Going on with you? Firing up, rolling up. You already know what it is. Just enjoying this beautiful sun. Shout out to Wayne. What it do, family? NJ Givens. Everybody out here who want to chat. How y'all doing, man? Y'all here, y'all living. Round of applause to yourself. Give yourself a round of applause for being here in this awakening. Being able to hear this awakening, being here in this awakening. Let me see. All right. As y'all see in the title, I'm calling on all spiritual warriors who is out here leading in this fight or being led to fight. I just want to let y'all know that it's all about you at the end of the awakening and at the beginning of it all. It's all about you. Right? Right. It's a spiritual war going on. It's a fight going on in the world today. And we all you know how if you fight, boxing or shout out to Noon and Chevy, what it do, family? If you boxing or if you out here in the world, positioning is a damn serious situation. Position, put yourself in a position to be successful or to be the winner or to be the one with the win. You have to position yourself. But I wanted to talk about how did we end up in this position. How do y'all see yourself in this position, and how do y'all see y'all the outcome? Shout out to Drop. Y'all hit the link, man. Y'all come on up. Let me see. Hit the link. And hit my Cash App up too, like Drop said, man. Hit my motherfucking Cash App up. Because I'm looking for change, man. I need some change. I need some change. And I ain't talking about the kind of dingle, but if y'all want to give me that kind of change, it will be well accepted, man. It will be great accepted. All right. All right. What I was saying, I was talking about this war. This war that we are in. There's a war going on outside, and we fight for our spirit and our mind. It's a war, right? Like I say in the song, we fight for our spirit and our mind. Yes, put the fire on the ass in that bag, man. Goody mom, you already know it. Well, we in the spiritual fight, y'all, and we fighting this war that we are fighting is about position. And it's crazy, right? Because they trying to position, or a motherfucker, the day is positioning itself right in front of your face, right in front of your eyes is being the truth is being revealed. I say be still, or still to be able to sharpen steel, you have to take steel to sharpen it. So to be sharp, or to be a sharpened pen cell, you have to be still. You know, everything is everything. What's up, God? So really, what I'm calling for is all my spiritual warriors, right? We have to start coming together in the dark like we do more often. Not necessarily on the light or coming through these portals, but it's all about what we are casting and what we agree upon that we casting. To me, to make it official, because the referee is calling the game. So are you the referee calling the game, or you playing the game? Why are we playing games? Because it's the game of life. Once you meet your higher self and your higher self knows you and you know yourself, right? You able to make deals, if you will. You be able to make deals with yourself and deal with shit. You know, to make a deal, you have to deal with it or be dealt. You might have been dealt the hands that we just be playing, which is the cards that we playing, which is games again. Shout out to the great Wayne. What it do, great light? Great.
Great light in the love of the Father.
But like yes, Lord. Like Wayne always say, he looking for his 12, right? So he's looking for his disciples, or his spiritual warriors that's on this path to fight with him, or to war. You know, this battle that we are in to, I guess, fight to exist. We fighting every day, right? Every minute we fighting just to be here. But most people don't want you to be here because they didn't want you to know that you was here. Right? They said you was dead and made you believe in everything that was dead instead of valuing what was living.
Mm-hmm.
It's like to get ahead in life, you need dead head in your pocket, but you living and you got a head on your shoulder. So, like, what are they telling us? On the other side of the coin, they was telling us something. That's why they had heads or tails.
Yeah. For one, it's the head and not the tail. Speaking
But one is
scripture.
the head and not the tail, right?
Yeah.
And we talking and we end up chasing our tails and not
Mm-hmm.
knowing ourselves, so we'll never find ourselves because we chase the tail, right?
We chasing tail and we chasing tail.
Instead of being who we got headed and being the
Yeah.
head, right?
We start thinking with the other head, the tail, chasing tail.
Right.
We start worshiping the flesh.
Chasing tails, right?
Mm-hmm. Literally.
Oh shit.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
We the head and
We
not the
start
tail.
that man said we start literally and we start chasing tail,
Mm-hmm.
thinking with our other head.
Yeah. Phallus worship. It start with foul, right? Phallus. Phallus worship.
Mm, phallus.
Mm-hmm.
Us, phallus? Is us fouling us?
Obelisk worship.
The fingernail fowler.
Mm-hmm. Obelisk.
Oh,
Yeah. Foul.
yeah.
You see the fingernail foul shaped like an obelisk.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Literally.
Mm. Right there in our face, literally right in our face, and we can't see it, but we see it, right? It's like, but we can't hear it, but it's
We think
saying
we
it
having
to us. It's
fun.
saying, man, I'm
We
right.
think we having
Yeah, they
fun.
think we having fun.
We think we having
Say it
fun.
again.
Chase. We think we having fun chasing
Clearly.
tail. We think we
Right.
having fun chasing our tails. When you the head, like the one that can see life right now, and we chasing the tail
Hmm.
of um what's
The
that
past,
character name?
like,
The one that supposed to went against the plantation and what's that character name? Damn.
you talk about damn, it's on the tip of my
It's on the
tongue.
tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
Uh,
What's the man
Nat,
name?
yeah, Nat Turner. That's it. Nature Turner.
Uh,
Nature Turner.
yeah,
Nature. Nat
yeah,
Turner. Right.
yeah,
We yeah, we
yeah, yeah,
chasing the
yeah.
tail. You know the Black Wall Street. We chasing the tail.
Right,
Yeah,
chasing it
chasing the
over,
tail.
well, over and over again in the circle, just running ourselves crazy in the circle loop,
Yeah.
steady chasing our damn.
Investigate with no clues because we are the clue. Investigating without looking at ourselves. The head.
Investigating without going in the vest, which is on the chest.
Hmm.
Damn. We never go in and always investigating out. Looking out. Oh, I said the lookout.
Yep.
Always looking, never looked in.
Yeah, man. Then you can
Don't
see the
want to
ones
look out
that's
for each other. But you gonna look out for me, man?
then you can see the ones that's working for it, like with pride. The ones that led us, that showed us what cool was like. And
They really be proud about it too, right?
yeah, they be talking like they know what they talking about.
Like they know it, right?
Yeah, with confidence and pride.
Right. Oh,
And that's why we looked up to 'em. Like, took daddy out the home. Man, this stuff all on purpose. Get daddy out the home. We started looking up to him. Start calling them family.
mm, mm.
It's all about design.
It's all by design, literally, right? It's literally
Hmm.
designed, which is the setup. It was set. It was set in
Yeah.
stone.
Train the dog to sit and leave him sitting there. You just leave him there. like like when I was younger, growing up, they say we run a game on these hoes, right? So say if I had took in these skills to run game on these hoes, right now I'd be left. They left me. You kind of get what I'm saying? Taught me how to sit and then left me sitting there. But really, I took it in if I did, right? Like I'm the one decided to learn how to run game on these hoes. I mean, I don't do that, but I see it, right?
Every
I would have
day.
been left by myself running game on these hoes. Training.
Wow. The chaining, bro.
Yeah, fuck these hoes, fuck these niggas. Like you being trained.
Money over bitches. Money
And
over.
then the ones that taught you or showed you the game, they gone. At least in my life.
Showed you the game, they gone, right?
They gone. I'm still trying, not me though. I'm still trying to impress my nigga. Man, that shit sound fruitcake.
Literally. And love it. They like it. But they don't like fruit cake. But they like
Hey,
twin cakes. It's like you like little Debbie's, but you hate fruit cakes. But you like apple danishes,
mm-hmm.
right?
And you hate fruitcake.
But you hate
Man, they got it's glazed for a reason, right?
right.
Yeah.
Wow. They donuts. Lord have mercy.
There ain't no hole in there for no
Oh
reason.
my God, literally.
Ritual.
Rich you fucking old, man. Lord.
Hot dogs, hamburgers, popcorn.
Right.
Yeah.
The
It
meat
is
in the
what you
bun.
see, right? Yeah. When I first seen hamburgers, it looked like baby pamper patties. Like, what's that? Like chocolate? What's that on that? What's that on there? Like chocolate? Do it grow like that? I'm telling you, I'm naive, y'all. And I'm sitting at the little picnic table, sitting there. I'm low. I'm looking up at mom and dad and shit, and they just eating, bro. And the little sloppy sandwich, the juice coming off of it, and they, yeah, hey, you heard about what your brother went through? Yeah, that shit was stupid, but hey, he gonna get through it, right? Like, and I'm looking at what they eating, and I'm like, what's that? Like, what is that? Not in English, but I don't know. Was it English? The feeling of what's that? Look like I said it already. Look like. Then I wonder why they call it a bud. Man, I'm telling you, I'm naive and lonely. You know, I have my father, but I wonder why it's a bud sitting down on the bus. Why they call that a bud? The homies that run game on these hoes, they call her. She got some nice buds. So, I wonder is that related? You can't get what I'm saying? Want to do her bun? Let's go with that bun. And then he got a phallus or a hot dog. This little hot dog, you know, change his pamper. His little hot dog peed on me. You know what mama say. And I wonder do they go with the bun? Like you kind of get what I'm saying?
Yes, it goes with your honey's bun.
Like
And
literally,
yeah, the bear
yeah,
want to put his hand in the cookie jar. Bear.
yeah.
Lord.
You feel
Oh man,
the tail.
the fucking tail. Lord have mercy.
We start worshiping tail.
Which is straight ass.
Sex match. You hear me? You got it right. You got it. I heard you right. Literally right.
Literally, bro.
Straight A's. It's in your face.
Sex magic. Lord.
In your face.
Lord.
Mine. Now you see why I call it mine.
Fucking.
That's what it is.
Literally, bro.
To me, insert. Take it out. Insert.
And
Take it out. Right? I
plug
ask a question. Hey, do you know the directions? Insert. Just go up here and make a right. Take it out. So you go up here and make a right. Insert. Yeah, just go up there and make a right at that side right there. Take it out, right? So how many steps after that? Because to me, I like inserting until you realize it. How many steps after I take a right? Insert, right? We think we comprehend, right? And we can't wait to answer trivia. Trivia, come on down. The price is right. We can't wait to raise our hand. I won. Like trivia, and trivia means unimportant. Trivia means trifling.
that man said, thank you, Gary. That man said, they high as hell. Oh, oh.
Oh man, life is great, man. I love life, bro. I love life, man. I ain't in that other stuff. I love life, bro. Like,
Oh, oh, I could not make this shit up. How come up? It came like this. It is. Wait, you got it? You gotta send it to my phone. I'll send it to my email. Send it to my email.
I say, y'all, let's wake up to this
Katie, no.
foolishness. It's foolish, y'all. I ain't calling no one foolish. We're not foolish. We acting.
That's why.
Yeah.
Character.
Yes. And you see the ones, man. You see them feeling good, bro. Like what we think.
You see him, you be like, man. Oh, for real, bro. Like, you just know the level of seeing it. This is
Bruh, that's why I was trying to point out months ago. I say they on the bus. They be on the bus. Field nigga, house nigga. They were saying, mind infiltration. Cool talk. You the only one on the bus here that shit.
mm.
Yeah.
man. I I swear, man, they don't. It can't be, man. They can't get it. What?
Yeah, man.
Like Cook said, how high though? Higher than most, I think. Literally, like crazy, like high. It's like
Hey,
ridiculous.
you ever heard of Tavistock?
Haven't stopped.
Yeah, Tavistock in over there claimed to be over there in Britain or something like that.
Uh-huh,
Tavistock Institutes. hmm But they had they show you that stuff, man. Like when a person sitting down and they reading or eating something, and then they get up to go get a condiment, and it's like four people in the room or the cafeteria with them, and they'll switch his chair like they'll like this person to do this and do that, and they'll switch the person's chair and they'll sit back down. They don't even know the chair was switched.
Literally.
Yes, and you're
Yeah.
the only one that can see. So ain't no telling how many rocks been tried to drop on your head. Like you can't go what I'm saying? Casting stones.
Oh, oh, God. Like sometimes people just, I just be like, man, do they really get it or do they not see it? It's like, ah, man, I was walking the other day. I was with my boys the other day, and I was walking. I think a lady was on the street. And she had some. She was selling shirts, and the shirts said, uh, "Walk with it, talk with it, see it, be it, and own it." I was looking at her. I said, "Where you get this shirt from?" It's like, where do you get that from? Like, okay, like, damn. I was looking at this shirt like crazy. Like, man,
hmm
where did she get that from? It's like, Lord,
hmm
have mercy.
hmm
And it's like knowing. It's like, was she there? Are she
You
there?
feel
Or
what
like,
I'm saying?
is
It
it
could be that
there?
switch in the chair thing, bro. That's what,
Right?
man.
Oh,
When you see something catch your eye, who knows what it is, like, right?
right? When everything caught it, right? Where everything you see catch your eye, you like, what the hell is that?
Literally, right? Sound like programming, man. They call that scavenger hunting without knowing you're doing it.
Scavenger. Wow.
Synchronicity.
Ah, that
Yeah,
is crazy.
the stage is set, and yeah, trying to play God.
Literally.
hmm
They trying to play them.
Yep, act them
It's
or
a
play.
game.
Yeah,
Ah,
literally. You don't know the game, bruh.
ah, ah.
You can see them. I know.
Man.
It's like it's it's foolproof. Like it's like it's like people. It's hard to when you if you try to see it, it's gonna be kind of hard
Cook,
because
that's crazy, Jim. That's crazy.
the way you feel about that energy, it's almost like I'm telling myself I'm stupid, but being beside that all this time and not seeing it, like it's hard to face that naiveness or that humiliation. But I think that's what the Father want, the Great One. He needs you to feel that humiliation so you can see it.
Literally.
hmm And that's what we're trying to win. You speaking on the win, right? So
Uh-oh.
we was taught to throw the ball or the little bag from the store, that little black plastic bag. We was taught to throw the ball, that black plastic bag straight, right? So when we throw that ball, it didn't go straight, or we learned to throw it straight. Like, let me show you. They teach you how to throw it straight, and you start pinpointing like accuracy. You start tunnel vision. You start wanting to win, right? It hit the mark. and then you take that plastic bag and you throw it, and that shit float to the side. And it's like it can get frustrating to you because it won't go straight. What you call straight, what you train to see is straight.
Yeah.
So everyone trying to win that pinpoint accuracy, throw all their balls straight.
No curve on the ball. No spin on the ball. No
Yeah,
touching on the ball. It's just like the
or you know,
ball is just there.
or a hole in it like the plastic bag that just float in the wind when you throw that motherfucker. Shit ain't gonna go nowhere, right? So they ain't gonna use that kind of wind, right? I ain't using that plastic bag. I'm finna get something more heavy, more. You feel what I'm saying? So I can accurately throw it, right? So it's taught people to focus, like tunnel vision, where you can't see around the mark of the beast. Throwing the ball with your right hand, who knows? In your forehead.
Literally, that
So they can't see around. They pinpoint what they call a goal, maybe. They can't see around that.
they trying
Cause
to
they,
score.
yeah,
They don't want to be a failure. They don't want to fall short.
yeah. And they
What-
stand stiff and hard. Um, division itself, division. See, I'm imagine that I'm successful, right? Like, and I'm imagine that I'm going straight forward, right? And ain't no bending. I imagine how it feel. You know, I'm gonna walk in your shoes and I'm gonna see how this feels. Shit on this block and get chased with flip flops on. You can't get what I'm saying? And I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, bro. I don't want to do stupid shit with flip flops on. You can't get what I'm saying? Like,
I see. I see.
it ain't hard. It's easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I can see it because I'm imagine myself doing that. I do things to me, right? Hey Wayne, you know I'm finna chase you on your porch. This is what I'm saying in my head. But it start off with F you Wayne, but in my head I'm saying I'm finna chase Wayne on this damn porch, bitch ass nigga, right? I want to see how I feel on the inside, like, and then I'm gonna ask myself, I'm say, Wayne, what I'm doing to you, bruh? It's like you trying to punk me or something, bruh. Like, like you want some butt, bro. You want your foot in my butt. You want me butting, wondering why you doing this shit. You want butting all through the sentence. But, bruh. But I'm on with the stuff from my mom. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm butting with them. Like, man, whatever. I've been butting all my life with these folks, bro. I know what I gave these people. You realize you realize your buttocks always facing your address. Like, damn, my buttocks always facing my damn address. Like,
Oh,
you can't get what I'm saying? And you turn around, you always see that damn number, right? Like this address, oh, my butt always facing it, right? Whatever, y'all. I guess when you're cool, you might not know what this feel like. Like initiation, trying to initiate me, bro. I just won't go, bro. I'm carrying that cross. I ain't going in there, man. I don't want that shit, bro. To me, I'm gonna be trying to punk brothers. I'm gonna be trying to. That's what I'm saying, bro. His butt gonna be facing this address all his life, bro. I'm good. Bro can walk up to me telling me he gave me butt all my life. Whatever, y'all. He know what I'm supposed to do with him when he tell me that. Why you telling people? Like, why you telling people that shit, bro? This what I done bullied Wayne all his life. Why you telling people that shit, bro? Like, this what I be saying to him. Why you telling people that, bro? You know what I'm saying? And I know I've been giving it to. I figured it out, man. I've been putting out my damn life, right? And
Button in. It's buttons.
like, so I know I've been giving it. I've been giving people that BUT excuse or reason for talking. But what's going on? But why, right? And I've been bullying this nigga. He been butting me out my life. You know, he been yeah, I'm laughing, right? I laugh when he but I'm on the way to stuff with my mama, right? I'm laughing. That shit funny, bro. So when he come to me years later, he say, I've been giving you butt all your life, Wayne. I'm gonna be like, bro, why you telling me? Why you still letting people hear that shit, bro? Like, Huey, man, I can do it every time, man. Let me slow down. I do it every time. I got great love for you, bro. Yeah, like,
It's like ain't nobody getting in the room. It's like you the only one in the room. You be like, man, you the only one who hearing this shit. It's like I ain't in here.
right, something wrong. Something is wrong. Something wrong. Something is wrong. Like, how somebody able to tell these kind of stories, bro? Something wrong, bro.
Oh, it gotta be wired different. It gotta be
Hey, be still, huh?
Mine's out. And mine's out. They get it. I don't know, like.
Oh, man, let me check the chat out. What's going on? Oh, man, bro. Be still, bro. Mm-hmm. Hey, I was still, bro. That's why I know what you're talking about. Telling you, bro. Lord, not tight, bro. Tight cheeked. Tight lipped. Same thing, right? Tight cheeked, tight lipped. Bro, I'm telling you, till I figured it out, bro. I'm like, I was tight cheeked, tight lipped. Literally something strange happened, bro. Man. It's almost like, Bob, there's something strange going on. I'm like, man, ain't nothing going on, man. Just relax, buddy. And I'm like, Bob, man, this BS going on, man. Man, you had something to drink, man? Like, man, and I'm like, bruh. Bro, you know, you in the movie and grab him by his collar, bro, something's going on. Man, calm down, man. Like, this had been all my life for real. Like, literally, like, it's almost like I'm woken everyone's sleep or something. Like,
literally, like,
well, why you gotta realize you on your butt? Why you gotta realize? Whatever. Like,
Black Lives Matter, man. Shit, they always do, man. You know,
it feel like some kind of cult or something, bro. Like pop culture. It feel like pop culture.
Easy. I want to be down. You. It's like, damn, Randy. Like, man, I'm being Rand.
They have been running the world since the beginning of time, bro. And I ain't hearing other folks, bro. That book telling me, bro, what this foolishness is. That's the only thing making it right, like, bro. It's been in my face the whole time. I'm trying to hang with them. Like, I look in that book like, bro, damn, that sound like my life, bro. Like every now and then, like that sound just like what I'm living. But
What are you talking about? When they say me or I, like what they talking about? Like, am I talking about me? Like literally?
they will hate you like they hated me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
Like,
think they hate me. Then I ask them, you hate me? No, I don't hate no one.
you like, man.
You be scratching your head like, would I have bought you a 7-Eleven Big Gulp if I hated you? Right? You feel what I'm saying? I buy you Big Gulps every weekend, right? Like,
Oh my god. Oh, damn it, man. Oh my god.
for example, Big Gulp, for example, it's sorted flavors.
Okay. Okay.
Bitches, whatever. Would I buy you Big Gulps every weekend if I hated you? Somebody, right? You scratching your head like, mm, like something don't feel right about this, bro. Like, feel like a spell on me or something, right? Like, you look like this, but you're saying this. No, it's just don't ain't matching up. Something ain't matching up. Common sense.
Hold on, Wayne. I'll be right back.
Yes, brother. Great light to all in the light of the Father. Even if you reject, they call them ski daddies and stuff, sky daddies and stuff. I'm telling you, when you see truth, like he say, what did he say to Christ? He say, Master, where can we find the kingdom of heaven? He say, if you look to the sky, if you look to the bird, if someone tells you that heaven's in the sky, then the bird will precede you. And if heaven is under the earth or in the waters, then the fish will precede you. But the kingdom of heaven is in you as well. It's well outside of you, right? So we say as well. See, people ain't looking at the little words in between. They call them little words, maybe. You know, they like the big juicy stuff. You've been trying to look at the juicy parts of the movie and ignore how can I show you this one? They'll walk down the alley and it'll be like a pentagram on the wall, spray painted. And they show it to you. They even like sit the camera on there before the person back of the person head come in the screen. I'm telling you, man, this shit out by design. Well, you see that person back of the head come in the screen and make a right or ritual down that other alleyway. So if you see it, you may be acting like you don't see it. So when you see that, you know what's down there, right? Like, I mean, that's why you came to see the movie. But you know what's down that alley. Sometimes they get down there, be an old lady, or it'd be a bum on the side or something. And sometimes it'd be that black market little guy that's blocking the door. And it'd be all kind of sort of stuff down there, right? It could be nice stuff, it mean stuff, true good and evil, right? Where was I going with this? How you can see it before you get there. Maybe he didn't want me to tell that because I missed where I was going on that. Somebody probably like, who is this dude? White. Like, why he would leave him up here? I'm probably taking it out their mouth as they say it, right? Yeah, when he do that, bro, it's like, hey, you don't want me to say it. So that's how I take it as, because it's all in his word. I say come back to where you stand, which is true love. Um, only thing that exists is where you stand. And these devices, I say it all the time, they are literal taps in our mind. That's why we can talk to each other and think we're seeing each other on the screen. Because our mind is literally tapped. Literally. You know, they want to bring the unseen. Science is the study of the unknown. So they show it to you, man. Like they say, these minerals have a number of um, the elements of the minerals have a number of electrons in it, right? So you looking into the darkness. I know most folks don't get what I'm saying. That's probably why they make it look at all colorful for you like that. But so can you see these minerals or these molecules when you look at quartz, quartz crystal? I mean, you can now if you know the number, right? You can match that symbol, 6 or 12, 59 or whatever number it is, 4, to that crystal or that rock, which is you can see in the darkness, which is the unknown, which is science, which is the occult. You know, our grandma, I'm not saying your grandma, but I'm saying grandmas before the 70s. And I mean, some folks was already into it, but I'm telling the grandmas that I know, they wouldn't have been into this stuff. Telling you, talking about going to the darkness and who womb came first, and grandma wasn't gonna be talking about that stuff, y'all. Well, my grandma was in the word or in that book. This new age stuff, man. Yeah. What was Antoine LaVey said that TV was the greatest thing ever for his pop culture. Bald headed man look like Dracula and shit. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Said that TV was the most greatest thing for his religion. I think his religion, say church of Satan, right? He said TV was the greatest thing for his religion ever. Bald headed man looking like Count Dracula and shit. They always showing them. They show them folks that they praise. Telling man, niceness, man. That dang all nice stuff, bro. The Gentiles, bro, that nice stuff, bro. That's how, like, loving people. You can't get in with loving people with that hate, bro. You gotta be nice to them. But loving people go see that hate right away. So you get them drop by drop. Cartoons, paint, little cute characters. And then they come and tell you, then they come and show you little Red Riding Hood with a zombie face and shit. Like, if y'all kind of get what I'm saying, then they show you my buddy with a dang on butcher knife. And I'm like, y'all, if you don't see this foolish, like, these characters with the unclean spirits, like, working through cartoon paint, um, cloths, fabrics and shit, looking like something called Kermit. And when a person see that, they say that's Kermit or that's Miss Piggy. Um, and we've been making rap jokes and stuff out. I'm telling y'all, we've been wrapped up in our mind into this foolishness, literally. It's witchcraft. It is. It's movie magic. They telling you. When you go in the world, you think you're hearing some so funny gang stuff. Movie magic. Today, the our special director's going to show us how he does this movie magic presentation in a Star Wars movie, right? And talking nice to you. If you just look, you'll see it, right? Nice means stupid, and Nasi is not seeing, which is in Italy. And Nikes come from Italy, and Nike say nice shoes. And when people see them Nikes, they say nice shoes, and they tell you to your face, you got ignorant shoes on, or you got Nishias or Italy shoes on. Nice shoes, stupid shoes. It's hard to tell, folks, bro. It's sad that we'll use our Nikes and then we'll say, um, oh man, I be wanting to say certain stuff, but the folks with the little silver thing on the chest, we'll get Nikes, right? And then we'll sit here talking about them silver chest folks, bro. Man, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. This stuff don't make sense to me, bro. It look like my brother little son had me his phone, say pick a character. He was playing a Call of Duty game on the phone. He say, which side? The bad side, the good side? I say, bruh, what I'm saying, they on the same dang on side, that flat screen. And due to I see the way I see, I can't help but to see Cowboys on the Dallas Cowboys and the Redskins, they together. While we out here talking about my team gonna get your team and stuff, and Xbox and PlayStation, bro. From what I'm saying, bro, they on the screen together, bro. Um, common sense, y'all. You turn your common sense back on, you gonna see all kinds of foolishness. I'm telling you, people common sense is official. People like official. Nikes, right? So they Nikes is official. They Nikes is off for short. Y'all, any other official stuff you talking about official is off. Period. What Jesus said, don't use these titles for them. Don't don't use these titles for them. Get rid of these titles. For the authorities or the officials asked Christ, um, did they ask him about his father's kingdom? So Christ asked them to hand him a coin. And they handed him a coin. And he asked them, he said, whose face is on this coin? They said Caesar. And he said to them, render unto Caesar's what is Caesar's, but what is of my father is of my father. Right? So folks don't get these titles because you call it a dollar, which is a baby doll that belongs to Satan. It's paper with paint on it. It's tree material or whatever with some dirt, some dirt mixed with water. You call it ink or something, right? It's not money. It's a dollar. And if it's a dollar, then it's belong to Satan too. It belong to Caesar, right? Folks don't get it, bro. The world is not what you think it is. It's what they telling you it is. I say, wake up to this foolishness. Wake up to it. Realize that you're being told you understand how to spell. You're being told that you, which school you went to. You're being told that you are a spellcaster and you're involved in witchcraft. And that's not of the Father. I'm saying, I know how we may feel. But when you look at these dang on cartoon characters and stuff, these painted characters that's cute and your Mickey Mouse if it's yours and whatever characters you might realize that's standing there, you realize it's paint, even if it's LeBron. You realize it's paint. You realize you might be in love with paint. And you always was in love with paint, which is idol worship. Because there's no one on the screen. It never was. There's no one in that book. It never was. It's paint, which is the truth. What you mean? The truth. Well, I said DETRUTH, the truth, right? So remove the truth, which is the truth. Even if you wrote your true life story in whatever language, in that book, it is the truth, because the truth is you. And the truth is in you, and only you know what color red is. So red was made for you. Telling you. Blue, it was made for you, and you only. And now you can separate red and blue, because it was only made for you. That device in your hand or on your table, it was only made for you. The program is for you and you only. Because you're the only one that can see. I say, come back home to your Father's word. I say, realize the truth in your face, clear as light, as it always was. Why you searching out there? You in the world. Why you searching out there out another man's mouth when the truth is in your face? You feel me? When you get connected with the world, which is integration, then you start integrating and you can answer questions, you can debate, you can ask questions because you integrate it to think you know what you hear. And you can go all around the dang on world and still be talking about you trying to find the truth, which is you are in the world. And those that are in the world, the love of the Father is not in them. It's true. I know how folks may feel. When you look at that statue that you thought was ain't no white man, now that stuff you talking, it's paint. When you see the common sense of this, that you ain't lying to yourself, that ain't Jesus. It's paint. Jesus is the light. They telling you Jesus is light, right? And then they'll say D light. So THEE is D, right? THEE, D. Personal Lord, which is oil. You know, they took your Lord, right? They took your LARD. It's made with pig fat. And they took lard. So you can't see lard. You can't see that Crisco is lard, right? And made it an oily, like a liquid, like, but the pasty Crisco is lard. Mostly come from pig's fat. So folks can't see that the sun is the Lord that Lord or moves with grace through the sky. Across ACROSS. Across the sky. You're being literally talked to. And if you think earthly, you can't see it. So the Lord travels across the sky, in the skies, and sees everything. It's common sense because it is alive. So folks can't see that the sun is the chef and or the cook, and it cooks everything. It's the chief. It cooks everything to perfection. You wouldn't be eating apples or nothing. You wouldn't be eating no fruit or nothing you growing or none of that if it wasn't cooked to perfection by the sun, which is the chef, which is the chief. When you put that sun behind your head, you have your headdress on, which is feathers, which some call the halo. When somebody look at you and see that sun behind your head, they see a headdress on your head made of feathers, of sunlight feathers. Because the truth is in your face. You are the answer to all your questions. Because you are the proof of all life. Who knows who lives? I am proof of all life because I know you live if you do, right? Like, I know I'm on this thing. See what I'm saying? Ain't no one on the screen. But I leave this for my child. And I leave this for my loved ones that I know walk the earth. Though I have talked to some of y'all, many. I'm just saying. If you're real, this message is for you. Realize AI is the Antichrist, which is artificial intelligence. You can't eat them grapes on that screen, bro. Not one grape on that screen you can eat. They ain't even a grape. You feel? It's magic.
Wow. Yep, they need to hear that. I'm glad you had time to speak with no mishaps or nothing like that. You know what I mean? It'd be like, man, they be needing to be heard exactly the way that you saying it because you the walking word, and most people don't get it. What I am, well, you are. Well, you know, I mean, I ain't talking to you. I'm just saying we the word.
Hey, man, bro, I'm with you.
You know, like, you know, I'm saying, so like, man, it'd be like, amen, man. It'd be like, amen, brother. Like, speak it, bro, because man, this is churching. This is work right here. This is what the real payoff was about. This is the only thing that was meant to be paid when you paid attention and it makes sense. You feel me? And not dollars that sense, you know, but it just really makes sense. Not dead heads, but the living head sense. You can feel it, you can hear it, you can feel it, you can smell it, you can taste what you're saying. Like, shout out to Cook. What it do, great brother?
Great light.
Oh man, you said it, Huey. I just had to come up for a minute just to, hopefully by me showing up, I might be able to, what I'm saying, the closer I can get to it, maybe it'll rub off. Cause I'm like, damn, but Wayne going in on these folks, man.
Literally, bro. Like,
I mean, he going in. I'm in the chat like, God damn. Yeah, he spitting nothing but that fire. If it's fire, like they say that fire come from his eyes, come from his mouth. Shit.
hear
If
me,
that
Lord.
wasn't fire, I ain't know what was, bro. You can't
Hey,
even find
that's
nothing
what the
wrong with
whole
that.
is about. That's what the sun is about. Cause his eye, he is the eye. That's why he's seen it. And our eye is hot, or what they call, which is fire. It's burning. You know what I mean? And it's right in front of your face, man. And it's literally hot, bro. Like crazy, bro. That's how we walk around with that energy, bro. Because we hot right now. We heated.
I say, if you're feeling me, you give it all to the Holy Spirit.
We heated right now. The spirit is heated. The whole spirit is heated right now. This is the temperament of the world. Like the sun is walking the earth for real. Like they said it was gonna burn, man. He got his toe on it. You know what I mean? Like the sun is on fire, and if he touched the earth, you know what I mean? Like with his tippy toe, right? If he just
And I'm on my tiptoes right now. And it's
right, like
wow. Yeah, I ain't do that because you were saying. I don't know, style. I wanted to stretch my toes for some reason. Wow.
that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's right there in your face. You can see it, bro. When you talking, like you can replay the tape. It's like all in the tape, and it's like it was a one take. You know how you don't when you recording sometimes, like if you ever been in the studio, you gotta retake it. It's like, man, I messed up. Let me do it again. It's like, man, when you just doing it, and you know you the win, you the one with it. So it's like I don't need to retake it. I was a one taker.
It's the Holy Spirit, brother.
Man,
It just
every
flows.
line is a one liner. It seemed like he just spoke a consistent line. And like when bro came in and we came in, we just added to that line because it's you know how the record, if you put the needle on the record, you put it on the right line, it'll play the song. You feel what I'm saying? And shit, that's what's going on, man. It's a harmonic tone that's being spoken. Shout out to Wisdom Seeker, man. What's up to the great brother? Great light.
Oh, Wisdom, what's up, man? I was hoping you popped up.
Yes, Lord.
Him and Wayne was going in the
Yeah,
other
what's
day on
happening?
Drop Channel. They was going in, man. I just finished listening to it. I think it was like 9 hours. So I just got done listening to it a little while ago. But y'all were going in, boy.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt, no doubt. Shout out to
Oh,
all
I'm
the
just
fellas,
keeping
man.
quiet because you know, man, I start feeling that energy to talk, man. Like,
Yeah. I can't be exalted. It ain't me.
hey, I feel you, bro. Hey, you say I ain't getting in it. I feel you.
uh,
I
hey,
feel you. I feel you.
because we already know exactly what bro could talk about. He got it in him too. Like you and too.
Yeah,
Everybody, we know what it is.
you know what I'm
I'm
talking
sorry.
about. Because see, you
Well,
know
do you
what I'm
want me to
talking
wait
about.
outside?
Cause see, when
Okay.
the energy connect, when it connect together, it's one of them unseen things, but you can hear it, you can feel it. Like Wisdom was already holding it down. He shut a whole lot of that shit down by itself. And then Wayne came up there, and them two together. Oh my God! If y'all ain't heard it, you gotta hear it, man. You can just go and listen to like the last hour, the last couple of hours, man. I was like, damn, these boy together,
Yeah, I
y'all
popped
was
up at
on
the end of
fire,
it, man.
bro.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, I don't even know what was said because I just be flowing, man. It's just natural for me. So it is what it is. Like it ain't no faking this shit. You know, if you got it,
Man,
you
I'm
got it. Then,
on it,
you
bro.
know,
Especially when somebody
yeah.
acting weird. I'm on it, bro. Telling you.
I can
Like,
tell you what was being said. It was being said because y'all always saying it, bro. I'm just saying, like, bro, you was saying it. That's like when you saying it, it just be like the same thing because you keep saying it. You can't get away from saying it, no matter how you say it. It's just being said. That's what,
it's in the light, bro, and that's all I know, right? Like,
man. It's all we knew, bro. It ain't even nothing new. You told us,
That's
bro.
right.
Like everything was new to us, bro. And once we knew it, man, we renewed it. It was the renewal. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to retell it to those who act like or be acting like they don't know. It's like
Hey,
if
like you
you
say, when you knew it, you knowed it, right? And then I mean, you nosed it. When you knew it, you
know,
nosed it.
nosed it. Yo, nosed it, man. So that's why we so nosy. Shout out to the young guy. What it do will be. Cause he will be. He always will, man. That brother there, man. He there.
Peace and love, my brother. Shout out to everybody on the
Oh yeah, oh
panel.
yeah.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yeah, man. You right, bro. What's up? Oh no. Yeah, man. That energy, bro. When we start, when that energy connect, man, it be like, man, go
And you
ahead, your
said
turn.
it, and you said it all. You said it all in the title. You said be still. Cause when you give off that energy, I've been noticing like Christians get mad because like they think you gonna shut up. And it's like I'm not gonna shut up because I'm not about to believe in what you believe. Like, what's the point of me believing in something that I feel like is a half truth? And like they said, I have to live it to actually believe it. But at the same time, it's just something not right about getting information from someone else. I'd rather acquire knowledge on my own. But I digress.
Yep, that's the only way you ever acquired it by on your own because you had to observe it. You had to observe it, and you was the one that was observer and being the one that was observed. And you put yourself there so you can learn from yourself at a time. That's why you was putting yourself there. You like, damn, I gotta remember the time when you was there and why you was there for, so you could learn from why you was there at that particular time because everything happened
Facts.
for that reason. You feel what I'm saying? And like, man, this is the reason why we all be building like that. We exchange energy and don't walk past the energy. It's like when you walking past somebody, especially when you close to them, it's some reason why they got too close. I don't care if they was just meant to bump you or you were supposed to say hi, but that energy is close to you for a reason, bro. It's like it's right there with you for a reason. Like, why is all of these people just here where I'm at and just happen to be going here at the same time that I was thinking about coming here? Right? It's like, all y'all was thinking about being right here at this time. It's like we all wanted to be right.
It's written.
Right. It's written. Right. And when you writing it, you can see it because it was right. That's what I was telling them about. I think I was saying this the other day, and I was talking about the mummies and how the mummy was wrapped into the with the mummy wrap, but the mummy wrap was really the Akashic record. That was really the thing that stepped into it seeped inside. So they say, like, that's what we reading, bro, because we spent so much time wrapped up in there that you was able to read everything that you unraveled before you came back to the surface, which was from the womb to the tomb. You came from the tomb, went back in the womb, you feel me, which is the wounded one. But you had to come outside that coffin, which was inside your mama. That was with the genie in the bottle, sort of say. You had the rubber stomach so the genie could come out. And once you rubbed the genie came out, he had plenty wishes, which is witches. And we were just natural spellers and warlocks, but they didn't never want us to tell us and capture the fact that you had the power within you. You feel me? To be able to create, because the creator was within you. Feel me? And no power is greater than the power that's within you. You know what I'm saying? So they tried to take that from you, which is playing you. They tried to play you by playing you. They wanted to play and be you in every scene so that you would recognize yourself and that would be playing you out of your position.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Minus
Yes,
finish.
sir.
And when you getting played out of your condition, like we always say, that's knocking you off your center again. You see what I'm saying? So it's a play, and then when we think about being conditioned, you know what I mean? Like, so that means conditioning. Like we came conditioned already. So when you let
Mm.
somebody change your condition, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
They
some it's
readjust. Yeah,
go ahead, bro. Now some that maybe got I don't know what to call it, a feeling about me. You maybe see why I'm the way I am.
say it again, Wayne.
Some that got a strange feeling about me, like they feel like they hate me. I'm gonna say that. They probably can see why I'm the way I am. Because it's like they trying to take my love, which is my crown. They're trying to break my heart. They're trying to harden my heart.
That's
Initiation.
right. Trying to break you down, trying to
Yeah.
control you, trying to
Yeah.
condition you. Same thing. When somebody
Wanting to
trying to
break my
try to
love.
condition, that's right. Yeah.
And another thing, Wayne. Another thing that I think that when people when people see the truth and when they hear the truth, they reject it. It's like what I put in the comment. People actually reject the truth and they face the lie. You know how they say, well, you need to stand up, you need to face the truth. No, 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 no. What
That's
people are
it.
facing are the lies.
That's it.
Yeah, they facing the lie.
Some
You could
people,
be telling them the truth and they gonna reject that, just like they rejected the Father. They reject. I believe. I'm gonna tell you what I believe. I believe that it's some people that are supposed to do it. It's some people that supposed. I think just like the Bible said, you're gonna have groups of people that's what they supposed to do. But it's all for the greater glory. So when I hear people rejecting you, like you said, and trying to take your crown, I feel that because I was one
Well,
of them.
all right.
I was one of them. I was one of the guys like, man, this nigga Yahweh, what the fuck? I was one of them people. But all it took is for one. I still remember what you said. You said all roads lead to Rome. I still remember that. It took that one line to break
You was getting upset with that. Remember?
that shit. It
Because I
broke,
kept saying,
something.
because I
Y'all
kept
like, hold
saying
on.
it. I kept on saying it.
You know what he talking about. You kept saying it.
I'm telling you,
You
I was.
kept saying it.
Because you were talking about the fish in the aquarium, or
Mm-hmm.
I think you didn't really get it because you might maybe need to see a road. But them fish in there, but y'all was saying it was a illusion. But say if it was, they on a road, and that road they on is to Rome, because
Yep.
I could see that they slaves.
Yep. And we was on Huey's show, as a matter of fact. We was on Huey's show.
So I wait for y'all to ask me questions. That's why, because I can see it as a whole picture. I see a whole
Man, knock this
picture,
food out right quick,
and
man.
I jump around the picture, and I give you a corner of the picture, and then I
I'm
jump
cutting
to
it
the
out,
middle of
man.
the picture.
Sit down.
But if you ask me questions, I connect the picture for you.
Trying to get my feet
That's
on.
why I talk like that, so you can ask me questions or get pissed off. Separate the wheat from the tares, or get pissed off and turn away from it because it ain't for you. Talking parable. I can see the whole picture. I'm saying it in English. I see it inside of me, right? Like, so I say it in English. It's right there. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, man.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh
Hey.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm
We
not
hear
used
you.
to I'm not used
I'm
to
in.
that. Like I'm not that's
Hey.
why I be like,
I'm in the process of eating my Mickey D's, and I'm gonna knock out one of these heads right quick. So I'm just really just listening straight up. You know. I
all
just
right, I got
you know. Yeah.
you. Yeah, because yeah, it'd be like, man, is my phone going crazy or something? Like I know that, man. I'll be facing all kind of
All
silly
right,
stuff.
now don't run for that light, man. That light, your light on top of the hill right now. Let the motherfucker shine, man.
Shit, what was I talking about? I don't remember what I was speaking of.
Talk about it. It's out. You can see it. It's in you. That's what you said.
I wait for you to ask questions. I wait for people to ask me questions or reveal I'm on your straight A's, Wayne. Um, reveal, Wayne. I want some straight A's from you. It's I get them to reveal
So
themselves.
let me ask you a question.
Oh, okay.
What do you think the moon is? In your perception, your definition, what you think the moon is?
I'm gonna tell you what the scripture say. You say you're a man of the scripture, didn't you? Didn't you used to say that? I don't know. I might have it wrong memory.
I'm like 50%, yeah, something like
Okay.
that.
In the scripture, the moon is the lesser light. So on Earth, we claim that the moon is mama. On Earth, a human is a monster, and according to dictionary, a human is a monster, which is moonster.
Right.
So the moon is the lesser light. Sun is the greater light. You are the head and not the tail, right? I was speaking on that earlier.
Facts.
So the tail is the flesh, which is according to the unknown speakers. They say the cells of your flesh is your mama's womb, which is Lucifer. She's loose. She loose. She need to shave. I don't know. I'm just trying to connect to you, but Lucifer, Lucifer positive, Lucifer positive. They made it silly to you They made it Def Comedy Jam. So when you hear things, you thinking you hearing nonsense because you made it nonsense. And when you hear Christ talk, you're gonna think he talking a bunch of nonsense because you can't sense it. So Lucifer, like you always know, I think your homeboys and stuff, they I'm the only one that can hear them, right? So she loose. That's what they say, right? Sometimes the women will say she loose, right? I ain't pointing fingers, right? They be pointing fingers. I'm not pointing the finger. I'm just trying to point out how she loose, right? And and
Fact.
I love her, and I have seen her furry, right? She need to shave. She don't need to, but so you can connect with me, right? So she Lucy Furry, positive, and we've been made to be afraid of positive and chase negative on their porches. Which out here chasing checks, bro. I'm telling you, man. I'm saying it nice, bro. Like,
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
I know it's hard to accept it, bro. Not you. Ye has been made, has been turned, which is zombieism. Ye has been turned. Um, it's like it's fun to chase negative.
Basically, they tilted everybody to one side and forgot
which
to
is
tell
the
you there was another side.
the
What
earth
you
is
learn.
tilted.
Yeah,
They
they
not
forgot to
lying to
tell
you.
you it was actually balanced and not tilted and put in the space and all of that weird stuff.
Yeah. Well, he is the head and not the tail. And that's why he's the head. And he holds the proof of the head. He uses his head to chase others' heads. Yo, this is fruitcake. You can see him when you realize truth. You will see him. Like, you know how they show that little blue painted character with those heads. It's like a male and a female. Who knows, right? But it's paint. But what's in your face, right? She'll cheer on her uncle and her boyfriend to come and get his head. Whatever, y'all. Fruitcake. Bad is fruitcake. Telling you, bad mean effeminate man, which is baddie, Baddie, which is also battle. It's fruitcake. They say, grandma say, they out there being bad. Like grandma say, them chaps out there being bad as hell, right? Literally. And then they'll say, them grown ass men be bad, right? So to me, grandma been saying it all our life that they fruit cake. Don't call your son bad. You calling him effeminate. Michael Jackson said, "Who's bad?" Right? Michael Jackson said, "Who's bad?" Right? So in that song, Michael Jackson was the only one singing, and if those was real Adam's apples carrying folks, they were silent, right? They were silent, and then at the end of the movie, they started battle. Y'all know what I'm talking about? At the end of the video, Michael Jackson, who's bad? I'm telling you, they telling you to your face, who's bad, and then he'll tell you, or it will tell you it's bad, right? Right? So to me, it's telling you, it's telling you who's bad, and that these Adam's apple carrying brothers, they not bad, and unless they effeminate.
And
If your grandma,
it's kind of like Michael Jackson was being funny, saying who's bad, but it's like really who is bad? Ain't nobody badder than me. But I
yeah,
digress.
yeah, because the ones with the Adam's apple was silent. I'm trying to point something out to you. It's ritual. The ones with the Adam's apples was silent, and they pulled out switchblades and stuff at the end of the video almost, and they started dancing, battle dancing. Y'all, I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. I might be too old for y'all or something. I don't know. But it's showing that once they started battling or battle dancing, they became bad. They became effeminate. If you read your dictionaries, you'll see it. You want to get your old dictionary like with your grandma, your great grandma had it. You know, if you like a 80s or a 90s child, you want to get that old dictionary like what grandma had or great grandma. I mean, the newest one they tell you too. If you look, you'll see it. Just maybe try to ignore it. Because I can't say your washing machine. I'll tell you, it's washing machine. I can't say you bad. You know, the bad album, right? The album, bad, right? Okay, right? I can't sell it to you if I don't tell you what it is. Like if I don't tell you it's bad, right? It's effeminate. It's effeminate. Trying to tell you, bro. They put this stuff in your face. They ain't hiding stuff from you. And when you see it, you see the transformation of the Messiah, right? Like of the coming of the Messiah, or the transformation, or the search for the black Messiah. You see it in your face. Or the black Messiah, the one that's acting black, getting found in your face. He getting found in your face, like you feel what I'm saying? Like the Messiah out there claiming to be black. You kind of get what I'm saying? Most folks don't be getting nothing. He's saying. And
And
if
they
you look
said that
around,
black is bad.
yeah, black is evil, right? So when you look around, you'll see the black Messiah getting found, literally. Because he out there claiming to be black. You feel what I'm saying? Malcolm X told you, bro, you been hoodwinked, you been run amok, you been bamboozled. You feel what I'm saying? And he said also what black was. Denzel Washington acting as Malcolm X in the prison scene when the brother was trying to show him what's in the dictionary, what white says, pure, clean, full of light, and black says evil, dirty, unpure. And they told you in the corporate world where Malcolm X hang out at, right? That in this corporate world, black mean this. Now at home, we y'all fine, But when you come out here talking about you're a strong black man getting you a job, you're a strong evil man. That's what you're telling them to me. Because you talking that dictionary. One person was trying to tell me on one of these panels that you got black on your ID. No, I don't. I see what that shit say. I mean, I'm telling you, it's up to you to put that on your stuff, or that stuff. And I ain't had that on there forever. My mama say I'm injured. She say we injured. You know how some people back in the days and still today. My grandma was Cherokee. My grandma was Indian or whatever, right? You still Indian. You became black people. You was that. If your grandma was Indian, then you Indian. What you mean was? It's like Man, following these cool folks, bruh. What they call it? Divide and conquer. Where you separate from your family to go hang out in the streets. When your grandma telling you. My mom say I'm a young man, right? She ain't called me boy unless I was doing something stupid. Boy, sit your tail down.
Or I'ma whoop your butt.
Well, see, I don't like that stuff, bro. So just seeing the look on my mama's face is that. Just seeing that look on her face is enough, bro. I don't know about anyone else. Well, I'm gonna keep playing in that creek though. Mama knew she knew I was gonna keep jumping in that damn water though. I'm not even gonna lie, I kept jumping in it. I tried to hide it, but somebody found my shoes and threw them in the damn water. Like, you know, I try to leave my shoes and stuff behind so my mom won't know. Like, when I came back, my shoes was gone there in the water. We sure you try to hide this shit from your mama, right? Like, you know, she gonna know you was in this creek now, nigga. Like, oh man, bro, I ain't lying, bro. I got to go ahead and get that butt whooping, bro. But hey, mom, I'm getting in that dang on water, mom. She said you just couldn't stay out that damn creek. Like, that's how I know about stuff, man. She trying to take me away from my son, man. I don't like it.
You know what's crazy, Wayne, when you say that when some people can see the truth in you. I was sitting up at I was picking up a trailer over there off of Fulton Industrial. He know what I'm talking about. And I'm sitting there waiting on the guy to bring the trailer around to the front, right? And this white dude, he just walked up to my truck, knocked on the door. Now I'm in the truck. I've been sitting in the truck the whole time. He he came and knocked on the door. I rolled the window down. I said, "How you doing, man?" No, I said, "How you doing, bro?" He said, "Man, I wanted to just give you this right here, something for you to read." He said, "Will you read it?" I said, "Oh yeah." I said, "I read it right now." He said, "Yeah, man." He said, when I came in here, I saw you sitting there, man." He said, "It was just something about it. I just thought you might want to read this." Now, maybe he said that to everybody he gave that book to, because I think he was Jehovah Witness according to the little pamphlet. He
Mm-hmm.
might have said that to everybody, but I don't give a damn about everybody else. Why did he come up and give it to me?
Cause you're the only one sitting there.
I'm the only one sitting there, bro.
You
I'm
the
the
only one
only
being
one sitting
watched.
there.
You the only one being watched that you know of. Cause you're the
I'm the
only one that.
only one that he saw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. When you realize truth,
I was like, wow.
you see these rituals on your head. Uh, Super Soldier Program too. You think it's on the damn TV? It is though, but like it's you, it's me, right? Like it was me. I'm with my father, y'all. I see this stuff.
What's crazy about the TV? Ain't nobody on there. Just like you said, ain't nobody on that TV. All you gotta do is turn it off, and you'll see who really on there. Cause
Yes,
you gonna see a reflection of yourself right there on the screen.
literally. It's like magic, ain't it? Bill Cosby in trouble
That's
again, right?
crazy,
Like it's
man.
like magic, ain't it? You start talking all kind of stories and stuff. But Michael, boy, he be doing it good big on good times, boy. He a freedom fighter. You know, you start talking all kind of stuff. That's magic, y'all.
Yeah, because it started with the radio. You sit there, imagine. Remember how the radios were? Well, I wasn't there, but um, I see the movies and stuff where people sit the radio down, and that's all they had was the radio. And what was them folks doing? Them folks were telling these people stories. So now what they do is they make something called a television, and they just put a face in front of it. But
The
just like
radio.
wasn't nobody on that radio, just like wasn't nobody on that radio, what make you think somebody on that TV?
Exactly. But it's all for his coming, or they know he coming.
Oh
So to
yeah, they know
me,
he coming.
they tried to program him or something, or like the brother was saying, throw you off your square and take your position, play you out of your position where he would be said. Yeah, phone device made for me, right?
And I'm here to tell you, if y'all folks think for 1 minute that it will not be a day of reckoning, you're a fool. I can't say it no plainer than that. You're a fool. And I see so many fools that hop up on these panels and be in this chat. I'll be like, every time I see it, I'll be like, damn, it's getting closer and closer. It's just
Mm,
that close. Every time I hear somebody say something stupid, I'm like, oh man, I thought it wasn't gonna happen in my life, but it look like it's coming for everybody.
I want to keep your love, keep
I
your
know
crown.
God to face it.
Come on back home to your standing. Those that are real. Come back home to your standing, which is the true love of our Father, or however you see it. Love
They
lead the body, the
gave
body fall.
it was a commercial one time. I don't even know if they still show it because I don't be looking at TV, but it was a commercial one time where they said the mind is a terrible thing to waste. Now, if they didn't tell the truth, they always telling it, but
Mm,
I don't think enough people heard that. The mind is a terrible thing to waste, and what they telling you is that's what y'all out here doing, wasting your mind, not your time. You can't waste time, but you can damn sure waste your mind. That's for sure.
mm, yeah, his word, what real life is, that's where I'm at. Eating nature, eating the plants, watching the birds, not eating the birds, but watching the birds, watching nature, man. And I see all the animals coming to me. I see the squirrels come. I see different kind of birds come. And possum came. I see them coming.
My bad, drop. I didn't even know you was there, boy.
Got raccoons in the trees back there. I'm close to the skyscraper show. So raccoons. I ain't seen the deer yet. I ain't seen the raccoon yet. I just hear stories about them. And the tree in my backyard. Which is the true beauty to me. All the other stuff is paint, a copy of it.
Hey, Huey, is Huey there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, drop the link real quick. I need to call my wife real fast, but drop the link for me. I'm gonna click back on in a couple of minutes.
All right, for sure. Drop you there.
I'm gonna drop out and yeah. Now I say I'm. It's two of me, man. I'm about to drop out and come back in.
It's all love for those that born of water of their mother, though. That's who I'm talking to. I ain't talking to robots. Ain't no life in it. Those born of waters in the spirit can see the kingdom of heaven. Born through mother on earth, born through father, a spirit in heaven. Those that want to go back to the earth will face the earth. Can I get what I'm saying? The face moved over the waters, it was dark and void. Let there be light, there was light, and it was good. Those that want to go to the bad or the dark of the water will go to that. For one to know one exists. When you're alive, what is death? Think this how you keep eternal life while you stay in love, you stay in light. And you'll always be in light, which is life itself. Came to bring the good news, huh? Don't let them take your crown. Don't let them take your love. Same thing. That's why Jesus said, love thy neighbor as thyself, and love the Father with all your heart, mind, body, and soul. You'll have it. Don't do the others what you don't want done to yourself. It's common sense. No, Father, when the angel handed me the scroll, oh no, Father handed me the scroll, I said, no, not this scroll. And I felt that was when I felt it was going to take mind screwing to get them to see it. I just want to just tell you, you claiming to be under spells if you understand how to spell. I just want to just tell you that, right? I ain't want to mind screw. No, Father, not this scroll, right? So, but he say, tell you the truth. It'll remove their blood off your hands. But if you don't tell them, their blood will be on your hands. So I tell them, like, you being entertained, it's freedom of the press. I need free actors. We under spells. I'm a spell caster, right? So, due to I'm telling you the truth, it takes their blood off my hand. But I didn't want to receive that scroll. So in the Revelations, the angel handed him a scroll, and when he take of the scroll, it will be sweet to the taste and sour to the stomach. When you taste that scroll, it's gonna taste sweet, But when it get to your stomach and you realize the real true matter of it, it's gonna be sour to the stomach. Though one will be ready. Y'all still there? It's like extra quiet. I don't know if I can be heard or not.
I can hear you, Wayne.
Okay, brother. You can just throw a thumbs up or something. You ain't gotta, since you're on the screen. Oh, okay, I remember that. He said I gotta end it on this one. Well, I said he got a unlimited plan, right? Oh man, I was laughing so hard, man, off of that. Oh man. He couldn't help but to end the show that night. Oh, where brother Cook at, man? I know if he watch the end. Hey, says drop brother, can I go over there? I'm gonna ask him this time. Can I go on that video and get the end of that video and put it on mine? If you can hear me, sir, drop.
Yeah, I hear you. What's going on?
Okay. Great light to you, bro.
Yeah. Hey, what I was saying was I was looking at this picture somebody sent me, and it had the dollar bills, right? It had the back of the dollar bills, and right hanging from the chandelier of the White House, they got a black dude hanging, right? And them trees is really an audience of people watching the motherfucker hang from the down front porch of the White House. That shit was wicked as hell. It could be all speculations, but shit, they circled the little dude. Y'all can look it up on Google or whatever. The images and shit. Just type in man hanging from White House on the dollar bill.
I see Jesus Christ, the sun hanging with the 3 loops around the noose. I
Yeah.
see it with my own eyes. So that's paint. I see the real hangman. That's been hanging the whole dang time.
Hell yeah, been hanging the whole time. And what is that symbolizing?
Okay.
The head and not the
Hey,
tail.
drop.
What's that?
Hey, drop. You said
It ain't
what's up,
symbolizing,
man?
it's truth.
You said it was on the back of the
Saying
dollar.
it's the hangman is the symbol.
Yeah, the back of the dollar. Yeah, back of the dollar bill. Or the front, I don't know.
But ain't no White House on the back of the dollar.
Hold on, then it
The White
ain't on
House
the
ain't on the
back.
dollar at all.
Then it's on a $100 bill. Hold on, I screenshotted it. Let me go see exactly what it is. Hold on. This shit was crazy
Paint.
though.
It's paint. And you
Yeah,
think
it's
you
on
see him.
the
Ain't no man on there. Ain't no
it's
man
on
on there.
the
Fig tree will bear no
damn, I
fruit.
don't know what dollar that is, bro. But it got the White House. It got the White House on it. It says really black man hanging and the white. Okay, just
I
looking.
think I think the White House is on the back of a $5 bill,
No, this ain't no 5.
if I'm
This is
not
a
mistaken.
That's not even a house though.
damn.
Y'all,
I
this
wish I
paint.
could. Hold on, I could copy the link.
No, it ain't no house.
That's what I was saying, bro. We'll go a whole mile. We start. Well, you
Hold
know they cut
on.
down the cherry tree and they, yeah.
Nah, this ain't no. Hold on. I don't know how to fucking I don't know how to share the screenshot and shit. I can just make it my avatar.
I want to know who that is giving out that fresh ass fade though.
That's wisdom.
Oh, that's
Wisdom seeker.
wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He cutting home. He cutting the hell out of homeboy.
Oh yeah, they doing my third thism, man. Just listening. You know what I'm saying? I like, man, I might well tune in, man, and just oh yeah, oh yeah. I enjoy listening, man. Straight up.
Oh yeah, we gonna get it on. We gonna get it on. Because I feel it in the air. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of butts and shit like that.
I don't even be there, right? I don't even, a lot of folks done block me, and I unsubscribe from a lot of folks, and I won't even know. Oh, that sounded like an airplane. Yeah, I already see the butt. Oh, they gonna be butting. Oh, the unlimited plan. Oh yeah, man. Who who was left field, y'all? I don't know. Oh man, man, it's like it's quiet as crickets, bro. Like,
Yeah, like what's
Hey,
going?
sometimes you get what you ask for, Wayne.
uh, you asked for
Sometimes
crickets.
I thought it was
Hey,
just
I
me.
did.
Nah,
I'm like,
you
Well,
asked to be heard. You know what I'm saying, right? You want to be heard, right? That's what I mean.
okay. Okay. Well, I'm thinking about all that button that Cook said it's gonna be, and I'm like, they probably want to stay away from all that, man. They might go where they stand, bro. Like, they might. I can't tell them though. I can't. Lord knows I try to tell them all that, but um, around, like what I'm saying. Whatever. Rapid butt though. Like that's what I be.
what you say? No, you said you say he had
No.
a unlimited butt plan.
He said it. I feel you, bro. I stay away from there. He got unlimited plans I don't want, bro. I feel you. I don't want that service. That nigga got issues, right? You can subscribe. You can't subscribe to the unlimited plan, right? Like you can. Hey, you
I
feel me?
want
Like
that
you can subscribe to it if you like. I'm good myself.
oh, oh my God, that's funny,
Sometimes I
man.
might want you to get out with me all my life. Sometimes I might, so I could tell you, hey, you've been giving me, you know what you're giving me, right? Like, I'm trying to be nice about it, right? Like,
Oh man,
oh man, Lord
really?
knows. Like,
Yeah, literally trying to be nice, but they don't know what nice is.
like,
I looked it up. I know what it means.
I'm trying to get you not to see it, right? But to see it, right? Which is nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. Which, hey, hey, I want to
Hey,
show you,
hey, that's a
bro.
horrible word, huh? Nice is a horrible word, ain't it?
They don't
Yeah,
know. They don't know nothing about that wisdom. They don't. They want niggas to be nice to them though. Like they want us to be nice. Okay, that's what we gonna do.
That right.
Shit, you asking for it? Nigga. I'm giving it to you. Now you think I'm mean and goddamn, bro.
So make up your mind, huh?
mm,
Make up your damn
who
mind.
knows?
Then you try to tell them,
Oh,
they don't want to hear it. So I got to show you better than I can tell you then.
yay, it's real nice.
But that's what Wayne do though. He'll tell you, man, I wouldn't do it with me if I was you. He said, and niggas still do it.
Oh, you think I'm
God
playing? Oh, you think I'm playing?
I ain't playing with you. Right, I wish y'all could see it in
Hey,
person.
you know how people be bluffing? You know what I'm saying? You know how people be
if
bluffing
I
and be
was
like,
you,
hey,
I
you better not
would
mess with
not
me. I'm
do it.
telling you. I mess you up. And
Yeah.
then as soon as
And
they
then
keep
next
on
thing you
messing
know,
with
they be
you,
picking their ass up on the ground.
yeah. And then, like what I told you what I've been do to you. Yeah. It's just like that.
Y'all might see some videos of me out here cutting the food. Somebody might put something out there. Uh, you should see it in person. Oh God! Oh my goodness, bro! That stuff, boy, they be running. They be running, bro. I would too. I wouldn't have nothing to do with it. I'm telling you, bro. Like, oh my goodness, bro! As long as I keep the 6 feet, what they 6 feet distance, right? Like, okay,
Yeah. 6 feet
yeah,
under.
yeah. I can keep the 6 feet social distancing, and I can um I can position myself whichever position I choose.
But I just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it with me.
I just wouldn't do it, bro. Like top bunk, bottom bunk talking to me. No matter which one I pick, he gonna say, "Nah, that's the one I want." No matter which one, the bottom, nah, I'm already on there. And then if I pick the top one, nah, that's the one I've been sleeping on. Whatever, bro. Whatever, man.
The bottom. No.
Back of the bus. You get virtual butt.
Oh man.
Oh man, that's funny, bro.
Oh goodness, it's rap. It's a
Top bunk.
fluence, boy.
Nah.
It's not ran rapid, bro. It's not ran rampant. Well, that's our problem, man. I'm
Not
telling
the
you,
saran wrap.
not point fingers, but man, it's a lot of brothers. It's a lot of brothers chasing stuff, bro. And that man, I think that's enough to turn us off, though. Like, man, I don't know. I think when Christ come and tell us how fruitcake we use, bro, we gonna. Hey, bro, we might want to stay away from fruitcake, bro. We might stay away from net packing.
Why you keep laughing though? You keep laughing though.
Cause it's funny, man. I'm hurting though here. I'm hurting bad. I'm telling you, I'm hurting real bad, bro. You can't imagine how much fruitcake I've been witnessing, bro. I've been witnessing so much net packing. Like, I don't know, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like blind date, right? Like with a brother, real life story. Wayne, I'ma steal your chip. Like, so man, you know a brother ain't gonna appreciate that, bro, right? But so that's blind date. You setting up a blind date where I'll be whispering to my sister. That's the one that want to steal my chest, right? You kind of get what I'm saying?
Is this Foolish Fridays?
Yeah, I'm gonna prove how fruitcake this shit is, right? I'm gonna prove it. Well, I'm whispering to my sister. Now, pay attention to what I'm saying. Well, I'm whispering to my sister as I walk down the sidewalk. I say, "That's the brother right there that want to steal my chair from me." Man, this shit fruitcake. I'm telling you. So that's a blind date where later on down the road, I'm still thinking about that. I don't appreciate that, right? He's setting up blind dates with me. Where they hit on you, where they like, F you, Wayne. Like at the bar, they hit on me at the bar. Um, and they start out with F you, Wayne. You know, they say the other one, right? If you seek, you should find, right? Um, so that's hitting on me at the bar and chasing me. You know how we be chasing tail? They be chasing women, they out there chasing the women, right? They be chasing me on my porch, right? Like whatever, yeah, with my butt facing my address. That's nut packing. That's to me the definition of nut packing. When men chase other men. They like man butt. BUT. BUT, y'all. BUT, not BUTT. I don't know. Who knows, right? Who knows? But I'm talking BUT. I don't know. I don't know the other. I don't know. But they like chasing man butt, and I can say it that way. I can say it that way because that's what I be doing. I'm butting. I'm butting all my life. I can see they like it and they laugh when I butt. They laugh at me when I give them my excuse on or my refusal of what they're chasing. You kind of get what I'm saying.
Thought I thought about that Simpsons episode when they took Bart out to hunt to turn him into a man, and then at the end Bart goes something about a bunch of guys out in the woods together. Dad seems kind of gay.
Brokeback, right? And then you know the scene where they say they see the one that hula hoops and he wear some blush and stuff or whatever, right? And they say he supposed to get his butt whooped. Now that's the fruitcake. The ones that whooping on him doing the fruit. That's fruitcake. I'm telling you, that's battle. That's bad, right? I'm telling you. You know
It's fruitcake.
over there in WW2, that area they claim and stuff. They had the brute and they had the fruit, right? They had the brute and they had the fruit. I'm talking parable. So the brute is the one talking about, bro. You ain't supposed to be walking through this neighborhood. We gonna hit on you like at the bar, right? And chase you. Whatever, y'all. Not saying that I'm him with the blush. I'm not him, but I mean I hear them. They be talking about it with pride, like, bro. We used to do this to them, and bro, you bad. I mean, my grandma would say you bad, bro. I'm not trying to be better than you. My grandma would say that's bad what you doing, and bad, and according to like they call it salt and battery. Like if those folks come, some of y'all will run, some of y'all stand right there. I'm gonna handle this, and some of y'all just walk off like you ain't got nothing to do with them blue and white driving folks. And to me, if they was to do things with you, you could get assault and battery, ass altering. You can get ass out and battery. You kind of get what I'm saying? ASSUAULT.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ass altering. And the system will tell you that you like man, but
Yep. Yep.
don't be mad
You're
at that
not
because you,
charged with assault as altering.
yeah,
But
and
but I
battery,
wasn't
right?
doing that.
Mm, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. To me, it's penetration, ain't it? Penetrating his face, you penetrating on him, you penetrating his jaw, swelling it, whatever, y'all. It's the same thing as gang banging, right? Like
And if you think about it, when you go back to casting spells and words and letters, penetration starts off with 3 letters, P-E-N, but I digress.
Dictionary. Telling you, y'all, Jesus gonna come and tell folks that the bread is fruitcake around here. And you see how folks sneak in your mind. You see how they ain't even sneaking though. They in your face. Ain't no secrets, right? It's up to you what you think you hear. Freedom of speech, or they say in that area in the mind. So they can say all kind of stuff around you on the bus. You think you hear what you hear? Like you're the only one that can think what you hear. Like spell casting to me, y'all. It's like they took your nose away, like when they knocked the nose off the statues, what they claim. And it's like they took your nose away and used your eyes and your ears and your mouth. It took your nose away. So we just use our eyes and ears when in the social settings, and our mouth. We don't really use our nose. They take your nose away, knock your nose off. It's sorcery. Where you looking for a statue with a nose or your physical nose, and you're not looking at the spiritual nose. You know how you hear, see, taste, touch, smell. Four foundations. Foundations of the world in your face, right? They show you Atlas statue claim to hold up something called the world. Face moved over the waters. You look down and see your flesh. See your hand, a copy of it's called virtual reality in video games. That's a copy of you. What they call it? First person?
What do they call what for first person? What?
They call it first person in those video games, which is a copy of you looking at your hands or your body.
I'd imagine so. Huh?
Yeah, so one is the head and not the tail.
Right.
Yeah, the adversary want to make the tail the head, which is the head, which is that 5-pointed star upside down, or you upside down, because you are that star. You are the star first.
The belly,
So
the belly. Want your appetite to be first. The belly.
they want the flesh to have 2 horns and not the spirit to have 2 horns.
That's right.
Yeah, Buffalo Soldier. They don't want the spirit to have 2 horns, which is the sun and moon. That's the light is a sound, so which is 2 horns to me. The little horn, big horn, right? Hey, red squid, that's for you, right? So I can see it because that's the lesser light, that's the greater light, that's the lesser horn, that's the greater horn, right? So people, so yeah, so Cardinal want to turn your feet into your horns or give you physical horns. which is your head in the sand. And Uncle Sam said, I want you his finger in your man, B-U-T. But you butting around. You but like, that's why you can see the top of his fingernail to me. Because he pointing down. Yeah, but that's paint though. But it's pointing down. I want you. We want you, right? Pointing down. Your head in the sand. Assume the position. It's the same thing. Man, but whatever y'all. Whatever. Well, I think this could change the world when we realize it's fruitcake. Nut packing going on. I'm telling you, bro. A lot of us want to change our mind. I'm telling
You tripping on it, man. What's going on with the world?
you. Fruitcake.
Just like what you saying.
And we looking at the ones that look like fruit. We looking at Skittles, bro. We ain't looking at ourselves.
Thing about it is, I eat fruitcakes. Fruitcake tastes good to me.
Hey, I ain't knocking you, bro, but hey.
No. I'm saying literal. I like cakes with fruits on it.
Yeah. When I was little, I don't know nothing about between her legs, except for Mama. You know, if we can call it that. I don't know what's going on right now.
Oh yeah, oh no.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So when I was little, fruitcake had a whole nother taste than what it has now.
Yeah.
Fruitcake, I guess from grandma didn't taste like that, bro.
Boy, you crazy.
It didn't. That shit nasty. Nasty, man. Yeah, I'm good. Fruitcake, I'm good. I'm good, y'all. I see it, bro. Fruitcake at Christmas time. That's why that shit just sitting there. It should be sitting there the goddamn October next year, bro. It should be sitting there the Halloween. Where I'm at.
Somebody's using it for a doorstop.
Literally, that shit sit there for 20 years sometimes, bro. You eat fruitcake at Christmas time. Not
good when
no
you're hungry.
But, I mean, his brother, he said he do. But from where I see, bro, that fruitcake sits there. It always do. It always sit there. I'm good. I don't want that. I don't want that. Bro, I see it, bro. I'm the only one no fruitcake change, bro. Oh man, I thought I liked it too. I like fruitcake, man. They gave me a slice of that, bro. I'm like, this ain't it. This ain't. This ain't it. This ain't fruitcake. What you say this is? Fruitcake? Man, they showed me the wrapper and everything. Man, I'm like, man, something ain't right. Like you can feel, I can feel it. Man, ritual. Performing fruitcake rituals on me, bro. Whatever, y'all can't help but to see it. Real life fruitcake ritual, bro. Where I'm like, but it don't taste the same, but it is fruitcake. Let me show you, right? And they'll show me the brand name, right? Here you go, look. Man, I see this stuff. Well, I'm like, but something don't feel right. Like oh man, you can test it out, right? Because the device made for you when you were alone. So say it's probably happening already. You like something, and if the taste of it changed, you don't get it no more. And now you probably get melts because that's what you was led to get. So you try it with something, but I'm saying it on here. You try it with something that's fruitcake, the way I talk about fruitcake, and watch it disappear, or watch it become becomes something you like. Maybe, right? Because they show it to you in the movie, right? The person walk in the store and it'll show them wearing some boots, or it'll advertise some boots for them, or like you want to watch this movie when you get home. They do it with you now. How was your visit at this store? You didn't even go at that store, you just rode past it. So they listening to you, right? And your food not the same. Like it's like by design. So I say test it out, right? Test it out with something you don't like. I mean, I said it though, right? But test it out with something, and watch. It might change it to something you like. Cause when you figure it out, you're like, oh, okay, so this is what you're doing. This is what it's doing. The AI. This is what the AI doing. Trade agreements, advertisement, mercantile.
Oh
Yeah, control. Made to look like fun. The pigs wouldn't stay if it wasn't fun. The cows wouldn't stay if it wasn't fun, right? The cow could easily jump over that barbed wire fence, but it chose to stay because it feels it's maybe life. So when one thinks it's bondage is fun, like that, they step up to the point where they say change the whips to you, right? To where some of them say they like to be smacked and choked and stuff, foolishness, right? To where they say they like bondage, right? It get to the point where the person to say they like to be in bondage. Because to them, bondage is fun. We're looking at the wrong people, y'all. We need to be looking at ourselves. And folks don't get. It's time to clean house. And if you want to hold on to the evil things that you want to act like you don't know, you want to, and you want to sit here and scream this Black Lives stuff and all this stuff. And to me, you're trying to step forward so you can stay in it. But you claiming Black Matter, right?
I'm sorry.
You claiming Black Matter, Black Lives.
About you too. I'm on that right now.
Yeah,
right
Antichrist.
You find it right here. I'll be checking out.
So it's time for the Father to come through, and like the washing machine is a copy of Christ. Your stove is a copy of the chief or the chef that cook everything to perfection. The doorway is a copy of Christ. And I'm saying to y'all, spring cleaning is a copy of Christ. You feel what I'm saying? They call it reset. So I say realize the world is evil. I'm saying it. And come out of her. Come out of the world, y'all. It's evil. Movie magic. Hollywood. Say magic wand, literally. And all those creatures from werewolf to swamp monster is a robot, which is a zombie. It's a zombie under that swamp thing. It's a zombie under that werewolf, which is a robot. That's fur. That's flesh. They can put any kind of fur on that damn robot. You think you see a damn werewolf for real? You feel what I'm saying? So all those movie magic creatures is that robot with different movie magic textures on it. Telling you, bruh. When you realize truth, you realize what this is. Eat that scroll, it'll be sweet to the taste, but sour to the stomach. That your entertainment is entertaining you, literally. Can't be mad at them. They told you they were entertainers.
Straight up. Yeah, you got that Rona, huh?
Hey,
Just
hey,
messing with you, man.
they got that Rona. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, y'all. Love will clean house, bro. Love will clean the house, right?
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
sun will heal everything. Yes, it will. It will clean out the
Mm-hmm.
house. Yes, it will.
Yes, and it can be dirty, right? Like yeah. So put on your white robes, right? Like put on your white. Hey,
They put on the light, huh?
put on your white robes. Hold on, y'all. My mother calling.
Are y'all fam still with us? Better go ahead and put that boy back on mute in a minute.
I'm here. Can you hear me
Yeah.
okay?
Yes, sir. Talk to us, man. What's on your mind? Like Facebook say, what's on your
Listening
mind?
mostly.
Exactly.
Yeah, not much. I like it like that.
Oh
I
yeah.
answer the phone. I think acting crazy because I answered the phone, but I'm still try to stay in here though.
I walked
Yeah.
up to a squirrel today, like my face about 1 foot away from the squirrel, and it didn't even run away.
Mm-hmm.
You know your energy. They don't run out of time. They know
That's
better.
how you
Then
know your
another,
luck. You coming back home.
then another bigger one came and chased it away.
Mm-hmm. That's how you know you coming home though. So remember, nature don't mess with certain people.
You're right. Yeah, exactly. That is how you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually be communicating with them sometimes. Not to sound too spooky, but yeah. Whenever I
But that's the
concentrate
real
my
life
energy and
though.
focus on them, yeah, it is real life. That's right. Communication with no words. When you do it, watch the action.
Literally, it's right there.
Yeah. You watch people action, man. You communicate.
Literally. So you don't have to have it in your hand.
That's right. And they say that 85% of communication, right? Body language.
You feel me? Word of
Yeah,
God.
that's right. Because the word that come out
Like,
of your mouth could always be a lie. Always.
yeah, they body say we finna beat on you, little nigga. But they mouth will say we ain't finna beat on you, little nigga.
That part. That part.
Yeah, they body saying, bruh, we done caught your ass. Like,
That part, bro. Right there.
yeah, but we ain't making sense, is we? Like,
And
no,
then
nigga. Like,
and then when yourself talking to yourself, you're like, hey, you better not go for that.
you feel me? Trying to break my love, man. I hear my mama talking to me.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Sir Drop still backstage?
Probably is. 'Cause I think Huey might have stepped away because he, just left us up here.
Who's Dick Butkus?
Who knows?
Shit.
The one that claims to be.
Sir Drop wants a haircut next.
Straight
Says
up. Tell
hurry up.
her come on with it, man. Tell her come on with it. I don't really be in no rush, man. You know, sometimes people pay you more for quality over quantity. You know what I'm saying? Taking my time, doing what I do.
I could
Everybody
never
got
do that.
you
Cut
can do it.
someone's hair.
You can do anything you
I
want
could
to do.
not do that, I don't think.
Yeah, for what time? Yeah, tell
Like
her
I
come on with
couldn't
it.
be a nurse or a doctor or something, I don't think.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Sir Drop. That's what the Edward brothers be.
When they
Huh?
coming, KC? 5 minutes.
Huh?
Perfect time. 5 minutes. I'll be finished.
He say, little homie, like, hurry up and cut my hair, laugh out loud.
Hey, he ain't tripping. Little man tripping. Hey, this is a routine, man. It's a routine. Hey, I could have been smoked up out of here now. You know what I mean? But I wanted to laugh. I wanted to be like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
feel you,
You
Ray.
go tell all the little homies and everything else. They be like, man, who cut your hair, bro?
I be
Yeah,
want to see this from a distance too, man.
yeah, man. They gonna be like, hey, little partner be like, hey, man, he ain't even rushing either, bro. You know how they be rushing you out of the chair, bro? He really take his time with you, bro. Yeah, that's that part. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause anybody can just wearing you up out of here. Try to put that boy on the Instagram. He going straight to the Instagram when I finish. Straight to Instagram. They always do it. All of them. These youngsters be trying to be seen. Like I just got the chop. Then they gonna be like, who just chopped you up? And you see them right on over here. Going to the Instagram when I finish, huh? Straight to the ground, huh? Yeah, I'm asking you. You talking for real? I'm asking you. What you gonna do? Oh no, I ain't going to the ground today. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. You ain't that important to me, man. You gotta put it on the ground. Nah, I just mess with you. Yeah, he said he thought I was about. He said I thought he thought I was gonna put it on the ground for him. he, this dude here cool than the fan, man. He don't be tripping about nothing. Watch when he get up and walk off. Think he cool. Oh yeah. Him and his little brother now. He coming holler at me. His cousins.
Hey, y'all, hold on.
Yeah. It's like perfect timing though, cause when I finish him, we're both gonna be walking right on there. That's how I see it. We
Hey,
working,
what are
man.
you writing on the back of his head there?
Well, what am I doing? What you say?
You're writing something in the back of his head there?
Nah, I'm cutting it. You see it? You see me? I'm sure cutting. You hear me? Right now, I'm sure cutting it. I'm not writing anything.
Make sure he shows you the back of your head with the mirror, eh?
Oh yeah, ain't nothing wrote back there. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Look right back there, cuz. Oh yeah. I might charge them $50 a day. 50. That's the only thing about cutting straight hair. You gotta really get it all cut. I mean, anybody can just put the clippers on top and just hit that shit. But when you put no shit on there, it kind of separates you. And you got the curliest hair in the world, man. Do have so curly. That curly in the motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, homie. That's it right there, Casey? Everybody must be gone. How many people here? About 3 people? No, everybody gone. But I'm about to move around too. Boy, Drop trying to get on, but he can't get on.
Sir Drop would have booted me by now.
Yeah, you be needing to get booted with that kind of shit. Oh, they're busy with you, man. That road be your friend free, but yeah, sometimes it be overbearing. You can't hear the person talking. Right now, it's perfect time to have to do your solo thing. I don't know why you ain't jamming. Right back in the 70s.
I'm just lazy.
Okay, you had a hell of a time wanting to play. Now I got, all right. Now you got the solo right now. All right, man. All finished. Got the solo right now. There you go, my boy. Cool. That's my boy right there, man. My man with the plan, man. Everybody know what's up, man. Yeah, cool in the fam, Indian brother. But yeah, I get with you though, fam. Yeah. All right. Appreciate it. All right. Got two for you. Cool. Catch you next time. I'll let you, man. And you gonna be thinking about it later on. You like,
I think the ambulance keeps going by as a routine, running its siren. I don't think they're doing anything.
yeah, they watching you, bro. They spying on you, man. It's undercover. There's a psyop going on.
Gaslighting me.
Psyop going on, cuz. It looks fake. They're trying to see how they're gonna slide in and get you.
Yeah.
So you know you real quiet, so I know what you be doing. You be ready.
You got to case out the joint.
Yeah, you be sitting out the attacks and shit. On the
doing
cool.
ops on me.
Yeah, exactly. One of those cyber bullies and shit. You know, y'all be fucking up the whole world on the computer. A couple of touches. Yeah, you psyoping and shit.
Nesting my recyclables.
Exactly. Yeah, you know what you're doing. You said it, I didn't.
Got my fingerprints on that jar. I put the cardboard inside the jar and I got my fingerprints on it. You know I did it.
Yeah, don't tell them you said though. Let them prove it. But let them prove it in court now.
Didn't watch.
They might know what they're looking for. They gonna have to prove it though.
Didn't watch that.
Yeah, real talk.
Didn't wash that jar before I put it in the bin.
Turn the camera off, spray the rest of the flood real quick. Like everybody gone, man. Like everybody ran off.
Yeah, so this thing's going as planned, I guess. Like they eased things up and then they said, oh, cases spiked because they eased things up. It's fucking bullshit.
Oh, you know that's a lie, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
You know that.
It's,
you know, when we say what they're gonna do already, that's when you know that we know.
It's pretty lame by now, yeah.
Yeah, we say as soon as that George Floyd shit go over with, then they're gonna say Corona again. We already said that. We already knew what they were gonna do. But the problem is, man, y'all, like out of all the things that we know, like we know what they're doing and all that, and we know what their agenda is. So it's like, what we gonna do to stop it? You know what I mean? It's like, okay, we know it's bull, but they still got us wearing these masks. They still got us, following the rules. They still got, you know what I'm saying? So it don't matter if it's real or not. They still get what they want out of it, you know?
To me, it's like avoiding things I don't need to, Yep. Don't take part in the bullshit. Avoid it. Avoid
exactly
whatever you gotta avoid to avoid it.
Exactly. You just gotta ignore it altogether, right? Like you're like, well, man, no, we're not doing that shit.
Yeah, be aware of it.
We're not doing that shit. Right. Be aware of it, right, exactly. But no, it's a bullshit. Exactly. Instead of being like, man, we gotta do this, it must be for real. They just say 3,000 people died, so you gotta be serious. And at the end of the day, they might just say 3,000 people did say 3,000 people did get it. But that don't mean they actually died. You see what I'm saying? They already said that already. People not really dying from the shit. No different than just getting sick regularly. But I don't know. You know what I mean? What it is or what it ain't. They still affecting people's lives.
Yeah. The politicians are just like the comedy department. That's about it.
Exactly. Exactly, man. They drop still in the background?
Haven't seen them in the chat.
I thought you said somebody was in the waiting to get up, but European ain't around. So who is the other person on the screen? Who is that? That's that's Yahweh, right? Yeah. That's,
Yeah.
Wayne. So you might be talking to a mama. Yeah. Yeah, man, I just decided to go and come on here, man. I've been catching Surge Rock streams. I happened to scroll down and see UAP on. I was like, fuck it, let me go and get on here right quick, even though
Oh,
I'm trying to get a
UAP.
little money. Huh?
You watch UAP, you're saying?
Nah, I say UAP. I say I've been catching
Oh,
Surf Drop
Huey P.
channel. Yeah. So I decided to check him out. So I saw his was live and shit. Even though I'm trying to get to the caddy right now, I really ain't got the time to be on it. Besides just listening, you know.
Yeah, I'm just taking a break from the heat. It's hot outside right now. It's
Where
just
you live at? Where you at?
Winnipeg,
Where that's at?
Canada.
Oh, okay. Oh, Canada. Man,
Right in the middle.
I was just saying something on I forget. Well, I think I was on the internet. Something I watched on YouTube, and they were saying that like there's a lot of crime, a lot of crime in Canada. That crime is growing rapidly.
In
Is that right?
Toronto, yeah, in the big cities, yeah. Overall, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Toronto, Vancouver, Victoria.
Exactly. Those are same. Those are cities they named too. Those ones right there. What's the background about Canada? Doing my course of research or whatever, I ran across the idea that Canada was the land of Canaan or something like that, and that's why we get the name. That's where we get the name Canada from and all that. Is that the case? Do you know?
I don't know. Yeah, there's all kinds of cliches attached to everything, right?
Yeah, no doubt. And I was just trying to see which ones you are aware of, just to see.
Because they're not, they're not giving us the true story about history.
So have you ran across that idea of the Canada being the land of Canaan land? They used to call it Canaan land.
Well, you know where Labrador is on the East Coast?
Not really, to be honest with you. No.
Oh, anyway, Labrador, it's a big place, and somebody called it the land God gave to Cain.
Wow. And that's based upon what? Like where you received this information from?
I guess it's based on just how barren and rough it is there.
Okay, so it's basically like a symbolic type thing. The land of Cain because of the habitat, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I get it.
But,
so, are you a musician or something? Because you like to play that. What you playing? That's the saxophone.
Clarinet.
Clarinet. You like to play instruments and shit? You're a musician.
Yeah. I don't play for money or anything. I just fart around.
Yeah,
I bought that.
Go ahead. But what? Go ahead.
I've had that clarinet for a little over a year now.
Oh, okay. So you still basically learning, really?
Yeah, it's 100-year-old clarinet.
100-year-old clarinet. Is that profitable? Is that considered an antique? Well, it is considered an antique. So is it worth anything?
Well, no, it was cheaper than I bought a newer bass clarinet, and it was a lot more expensive than this one. I don't know. Maybe that guy didn't think it was worth that much or something. It was a pretty cool instrument, though. The 100-year-old one is like, it's more sophisticated than a newer one, really.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you said sophisticated in the blowing or actually correlating the notes?
Like the keys, the way the keys are made and everything. It's like sort of more accurate or something.
Oh, so you're saying to give a more, as far as you're concerned, the sound is more natural and more authentic, organic.
Yeah, it can do more than the way the keys are designed. It has holes in the keys, so you can do more with it than the newer one.
Oh, okay. Meaning, I just want to make sure I understand what you're saying. So you're saying you can arrange more notes, like notes that you wouldn't be able to blow on the newer one, you can on the other one.
Yeah, you can make the one note flow into the other one more.
Oh, okay. I got you. I
kind
got
of
you.
like a trombone.
Yeah, I don't play instrument. Well, I make beats or whatever, you know, so I know how to make beats or whatever. So I deal with the synthesized sound and shit, you know. But as far as like a real instrument, I never actually played one. Yeah. So my son's from school. Well, he played saxophone. You know how to play saxophone and shit. But I tried. I tried to. He had a trumpet one time before too, man. I tried to blow that motherfucker, bro. I can't even lie to you. I couldn't get no sound out of that motherfucker. Number spit just like
Yeah,
hell nah. This ain't for me.
yeah. You have to get the mouth grip right. That's the main thing.
Straight up, that shit was not for me, cuz I was not interested. I was like, man, fuck all that. I don't want to do this shit. I was like, do your thing, son. He was blowing his ass off. I was like, God damn.
You said you're like looking into history and that you're looking into books, like you're
Nah, you know, I just honestly, like, I might look up a word or something like that, and this thing, you know, I end up on all kind of shit. You know what I mean? I don't really just like have a direct aim at my research. You know what I mean? I just learned that everything flows back around to the same shit anyway. So I just go through shit, and I don't know where I'm going, and I just happened to run across that before when I was doing research on the European, the black Europeans basically or whatever, stuff like that. And then they
Mhm.
were just showing their kingdoms and shit like that. And I think I ran across Canaanland doing that research, if I'm mistaken. Yes,
You
sir.
ever see the John Levi videos?
No, I have not. How you doing? No, I have not. No, sir.
Yeah, it's really he shows the old photographs from the
I see you
1800s
back
and
on the move.
explain.
Yes, ma'am. I hear you. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, he's one of the guys that shows the old photographs from the
I hear you.
1800s,
You
and
too.
that
You do the same. All
it
right. Have a good
doesn't
day.
it doesn't fit the narrative, the historical narrative. It had all these crazy buildings and railroads and everything back in the time where they tried to tell us we were all horse and buggy and ox carts and shit, right?
Yep.
They tried to say that they built all this stuff like any city, like San Francisco. They tried to tell us that they built all that stuff that's shown in the photographs, like a huge city with crazy buildings, like as far as the eye can see. In
It's
that,
interesting that you said that, man, because that's that's a crock of bullshit, right? It's because there's no way possible they can build all that stuff that fast. You know what I mean? And I think that's
yeah,
what you're alluding to, right? As far as like the
yeah,
ports and all that shit too. You know what I mean?
and that's worldwide. That phenomena,
Exactly, bro. And
it's worldwide.
I came to the realization too, man, that the World War I and World War II and all that type of stuff was actually like what we're saying right now. They're coming over, taking over the cities and stuff that was already here,
Yeah,
like the mounds and the pyramids, and they were doing it worldwide. That's what they call it, World War. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
To
Yes, sir.
disguise destroying the old stuff. That's those wars were for.
Exactly,
A,
bro.
a cover to destroy the old world.
Exactly. And they said a lot of the people that they took from the UK, like a lot of the black people, so to speak, or anybody that follows a certain train of thought, I guess. I don't know for sure. But I'm sure it was a mixture. You know what I mean? And they say they sent them all over to Germany. And so, when Hitler was expounding all the Jews and shit like that, they had concentration camps too with blacks and stuff in there was from the UK. But they make it seem as if they were like when you talk about Jews and stuff like that, we had a tendency to believe that it was like only the white folks and all that, and that's the psyop that they put on the shit. You know what I mean? So when they send in German
Yeah,
captives or whatever, we assume that it's people from it was people from Germany, but it was actually people from the UK, and they were like black people too. You see what I'm saying?
get everybody saddled with shame from what happened like 50 years ago or whatever, right?
Exactly. hmm Exactly. Like it ain't about being shadowed with shame, like you're saying. It's about moving forward, moving past it, man. And just knowing that, hey, every day is a new day, bro. For real.
Yeah, that's right. That's it.
And I'm not a white guy, so I know you're a white guy. And I want to ask you this because to me it's common sense, right? As far as like when you hear us talk about Black Lives Matter and all this shit, you know what I mean? You know, aside from the fact that, you know, it's a psyop and bullshit, you know, or whatever, right? But just for the fact period, when you're saying black people need to stand up, black people need to take care of themselves, black people need to do this, black people need to do that. Do it make you feel a type of way as far as like, well, hell, if y'all finna do y'all own thing, then we need to do our own thing as white people and say fuck y'all. You see what I'm saying? Do you take it like that, as we saying like
No,
fuck all white folks?
no,
How do you
not
see
me
it?
at all. No.
How do you see it, or your ethnic group will see it? If you, I know you might not see it that way, but do you think it's
I
go ahead.
I don't really like have white pride or anything like that, you know. I like
But much of your culture do though, right?
my culture. Yeah, that's it too. Like who has their own culture? They tell everybody you're this, you're that, you know. Orphan train kids to fill up the cities that they took over, and you know they say grab a bunch of orphans and say you're this and you're that. And
Well, I guess what I'm talking about though, I'm speaking on like today's time as far as like what the overall thought process of the white community is. You know what I mean? As far, you know, based on the fact that we're trying to stand against all the bullshit. What up, man? We're trying to stand against all the bullshit or whatever. And I want to
yeah,
know if it
it's
caused your culture to think that we need to
it,
stand against y'all, us trying to stand up. You know what I mean?
it's not really like all this race stuff. Like it's high in the States more than anywhere. Like but the system,
Yeah.
like this,
Look,
the
but
Canadian,
for real,
the Canadian system is basically the same template as the American system, but here it's about picking on the what they're saying are the native people, and in the States you're picking on what they're saying is the African American people. Like in the system, that's who's filling those roles within the system, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Like they're having the psyops here of the police beating up native chiefs and stuff like that, stopping them for expired tag on their plate or something, and then sparking a fight and beating the guy up and all and stuff like that. So like there's been a few incidents happening at the same time as these incidents in the States. So it's all part of the same operation, right?
Yep.
But I don't know. People don't really talk about race or whatever. You know, like a black guy on the job is just another guy, basically. Some guys would tease him about being black or whatever, but they're just idiots.
Straight up.
I don't know if you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
it's the racist thing. Like, yeah, here it's against the natives, and in the States it's against African Americans, quote unquote. So they use those labels to, you know, get people to categorize themselves. So you know what I mean. And then when they pull the plug on everything, they'll say, "What's that? Oh, what's an African American? Oh."
Exactly.
Draw you into some fake narrative, and then when they pull the plug, it's that. What are you talking about? That didn't happen. That like that's what they're doing with destroying these statues. They're saying that the statues are false history in the first place, no matter whatever the statue guy did back in the day. It's just an operation to erase the history. Oh, that didn't happen, you know, but you get rid of the statue.
Didn't last long either. Didn't happen no more than about a week. Right? Pretty low.
Yeah, it's the same thing they're doing here in Canada, getting rid of some of the old statues of the
How many miles on that boy?
It's funny,
Go ahead,
I
bro.
can see my shadow in the crack between on the screen.
All right, now you too. Yeah, I saw UOP camp at one time. It's in the mix.
But yeah, in Canada, I don't know. Seems like all the agents are in place and everything. All the people that they have filling the roles of security and everything, they all belong to the certain groups, right?
Yep.
It's like all the security I see in the stores is they look like Sri Lankan or I don't know, East Indian, Sri Lankan or somebody like that. And there's a lot of Chinese people in administrative positions.
Wow. I think they bought a lot of that stuff over there too. Yeah, I heard that they actually purchased Niagara Falls or something like that. I don't know how the hell.
It's like through the British system that we're under. The British Commonwealth, like all these countries where all these people are coming from, are part of the British Commonwealth. And not only that, there's a French thing too. Like here in Manitoba, it's a bilingual province, so that we have French universities. So they subsidize French-speaking Black people from Haiti. They come to school here, and they go to university here.
Wow.
Yeah,
and a lot of them stay.
Yeah, and African countries too, like the French-speaking African countries that were in the British Commonwealth, or what, you know.
Right.
That's what got the ball rolling on that kind of thing, like controlling people like livestock, right? So they bring in this group to do this kind of role for, you know, for this 20 years or whatever, right?
Yep. Wow. Right on our nose, well, right above us, right above our head, huh? I mean, a lot of them, they bypassing the United States and going straight to Canada.
And I noticed too that the Canadian banks are huge. It's just kind of a thing that kind of snuck up like over the last 10 or 15 years. Like Canadian banks are huge in the States now. Right? You got the TD Bank, Toronto Dominion, and you got the RBC, Royal Bank of Canada.
And you saying a lot of people in the States are sending their money to the Canadian banks?
I don't know, but they have the stadiums and everything named after them. It's like it's something fishy about it.
Yeah, all business, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. I'll catch up with y'all probably later or whatever. Just like everybody gone, man. And need to get focused. I got a couple more appointments to take care of. So
Yeah, me too, man. I'm back.
Well, it's good you're busy. It's good you're busy, man.
Yeah, gotta stay busy, man. Got to stay busy. For real, for real.
Hmm. Okay, man. Shit, I'm probably about to get out of
Oh,
here
you boy.
myself too.
Oh yeah. So you been hanging back in the cut on us, huh?
I put you to
Yeah, I've
sleep
been in the
again.
pit.
You want to get set up, you like fuck that shit.
Nah, I did some stuff in the garden and sit
What you
here
growing?
listening.
Oh yeah,
A little bit of everything. Whatever grow, I grow wild plants and I grow what seeds I have.
I got
Wow.
a grape plant growing in my yard now. It's huge. I don't know how it got there, but I think I'm gonna have some grapes on it this year.
That's what's up, man. That's cool as
Whatever it
hell.
grow, man. They look appetizing, I grow it.
So you actually grow things that you can eat in your garden?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
like
let some of the wild plants grow too, because I eat some of that too.
okay, so when you said
I,
wild plants, that's like a food. I didn't really know that.
like clovers. Um I can't wild lettuce, I eat that. Um some other plants out there, and then I got tomatoes out there, got some lettuce out there.
So all that shit.
Um
I'm
My brother into that type of stuff, man. I don't know if
I'm a
he
mint
already.
specialist. I
So
got my
what
own variety of mint
mint? You say?
mhm.
that I crossbred. I dry the leaves and use it in tea.
Wow. So that shit really grow fast, Wayne. That shit grow fast here, huh? I did a little research on it for. It said be growing like 3-4 weeks and shit like that. 2 3
Mhm.
month.
Yeah. Well, you got fertilizer and stuff, and that'll help it grow faster. And your love, of course.
Yeah.
Hey, you ever notice, Wayne, when you pick a leaf out of the garden and eat it right there? It's almost like you feel like a buzz that it goes right to your head. You ever notice that? As soon as that
Mm,
as soon as that leaf hits the roof of your mouth, it's like boing. You feel something right in your
I
head.
might pay attention. I might call it flavor.
Yeah.
He's like hit them taste buds of like everything gonna make you be like ding. Until you taste shit, taste a bit of candy. Oh yeah, you gonna get that sensation. Yeah, I know what he alluding to though.
But like at the store, it's like nothing. It's like water.
Yeah, I get you. Yep, I know what you mean now. Even if you take those seeds from the store, you grow them yourself, it it'll have that wild taste to it. And then the seeds from the next year, they'll grow better in that soil. The children
They
of
be
of those seeds.
they be tamed, huh? Like they had the genetic material of that soil, so that's why
Mm-hmm.
they adapt to it better, I guess.
From some of them falling on the ground. Like I got cherry tomatoes, and a lot of them fell to the ground, and and the seeds grew the next year. So you really don't have to. Once you got them growing, you don't have to. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they reproduce themselves over and over and they spread out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can share some with your neighbors and stuff.
Exactly. Cause
Yeah, you're gonna
what
have to because you can't.
because
It's
keep
hard to
going.
get good seeds now at the
And
store.
then plus it'd be so many of them. It'd be so many, man. I can't eat all those. Unless
Exactly.
I take them and can them or something.
And then you don't really have to do anything to it again, like you're saying. Like once it's growing, it's growing. It's gonna do its own thing from then on.
Pretty much. You just gotta. Depends on what plant it is. You have to stand tomatoes up though, 'cause they'll grow like a bush. It'll bush itself up. If you kind of get what I'm saying.
Right. You won't be able to really get into it like you want to. Okay, so tomatoes kind of like grow like a vine almost. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. But if you grow 'em with the stick, they'll grow straight up.
Exactly.
Hmm.
So they still got the train vines, basically.
Basically, like cucumbers grow up too. Well, you can grow them on the ground too, though. I seen them on the ground before. I used to pick them when I was little.
But the thing about tomatoes, you grow the tomatoes on the ground, they get damaged, right? Is that why you're saying you grow them up?
Well, the tomato plant gonna grow out of the ground towards up anyway, but due to the weight of it,
Right.
it's gonna
Saw a
And then
guy
it
used old. I
go
saw a
ahead.
guy use plant would grow the tomatoes in the bra.
In a bra. You said bra, like what a woman wear?
I guess that's why you left. I don't know if you left on purpose or not.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even realize he left.
Yeah, as soon as you said that, he said in a broth, he probably finished it. He was probably about to explain more.
Hmm.
He probably got cut off.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wayne, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, though, brother. They're trying to leave us hanging again. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I'm going to get to it, though, brother. Good talking to you again, fam.
Yeah.
Have a
Great
good
light
day.
to you, brother,
Yes, sir.
and
Absolutely.
all your loved
Likewise.
ones.
No doubt. Back to you.
Hmm.
Peace.
Great light. Great light to you all, and to you all, a great light.